This is Bowie Baysox Baseball. After a lost season, Baysox Baseball has returned to the field in 2021. This year, an exciting group of prospects comes to Bowie as the tide continues to rise in the Orioles minor league system. The 2021 season of Baysox Baseball is brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance, On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, Anne Arundel Rideshare, DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. Now down to the field for Bowie Baysox Baseball.
For the final time in 2021 in the regular season, the Baysox are set to play a game on the road in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, as the Baysox for the 7th time this week will take on the Senators, and Bowie looks to win their 7th in a row. This would be a huge one for Bowie to power themselves into the final week of the regular season. Right now, the Baysox are one game behind the Somerset Patriots for that second and coveted playoff spot. And today, it's Kyle Brnovich making his second start of the series, as once again the Baysox look for their 7th in a row at FNB Field in Harrisburg here this afternoon. Welcome inside the broadcast booth here in Harrisburg. Paul Fritschner with you, ready to take you through this afternoon's matchup between Bowie and Harrisburg. And this is a huge one as Bowie looks to keep pace with the Somerset Patriots. It is a sprint to the finish in the AA Northeast League as everybody just continues to win baseball games. Right now, the Portland Sea Dogs, they sit at 62-45 on the season, a little bit behind the Baysox and the Patriots. Right now, Portland is 5.5 games out of first place, 3.5 out of a playoff spot. Somerset in second place, they've won 7 in a row. Bowie in third place, they've won 6 in a row. And Portland in fourth place, they've won 6 in a row. It's Akron, Somerset, Bowie, and Portland for 2 spots in this last week of the regular season. Bowie with 8 games remaining, including today's game. The Baysox, again, looking for their 7th win in a row, and it would be their 11th straight win over Harrisburg, dating back to the beginning of the season. This is the same pitching matchup that we saw in Game 1. Kyle Brnovich, a 1-1 record of 4.01 ERA, facing Gerardo Carrillo with a 3-5 record and a 4.64 ERA. This is our Baysox On Deck show, getting ready for a 1 o'clock first pitch. We'll be back after this to break down the standings and a little bit more about this game when we come back on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Stop by and look helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Baysox Baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Baysox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Baysox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Getting ready for a 1 o'clock first pitch. Going to again briefly run through the standings here. Bowie sitting 1 game out of a playoff spot, with Somerset sitting in that second playoff spot. But Somerset and Akron are playing each other this week, so that's something to keep an eye on, of course, because with Somerset and Akron playing each other, somebody is going to have to lose in those games. Somebody is going to have to take a drop in the standings, of course, unless they split the series. So at the Baysox and the Altoona Curve playing this upcoming week, it is going to be a big opportunity for the Baysox, who are 1 game out of a playoff spot. And last night, it was maybe potentially a season-saving win for Bowie. The Baysox down to their final strike and the bases loaded in the top of the 9th inning. Bowie was trailing 4-1 going into the 9th inning. They plated 1 run, and with the bases loaded, 2 outs, 2 strikes, the Baysox saw a bases-clearing triple from the shortstop last night, Jordan Westberg. Baysox shortstop Jordan Westberg, a bases-clearing triple to right center field to put the Bowie Baysox in front 5-4, and that was eventually the winning margin of the game. The Baysox, once again, winning last night 5-4. Today, it's Kyle Brnovich on the mound with Gerardo Carrillo pitching in game number 7 of this series. For the Harrisburg Senators, Carrillo pitched in Game 1. So did Brnovich. This is the same pitching matchup that we saw in Game 1. And, of course, Bowie won that game. Kyle Brnovich got the win. It was his first Double-A win. Brnovich, a 1-1 record on the season, and Carrillo, he had fallen to 0-3. Well, we are going to step away, take a break, and come back after this for a little bit more. And starting lineups and first pitch right around the corner on the Baysox Baseball Network.
The broadcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Still waiting on the teams to take the field here as the Baysox and the Senators get ready to go. And now the Senators, just as we come back from break, are going to take the field. Once again, Bowie, winners of 6 straight games, looking for number 7 overall. And against Harrisburg, it would be their 11th straight win. Harrisburg beat Bowie the first time these teams played earlier this year in May. but Bowie has won every game since. 5-4 winners for Bowie last night. Can they win their 7th in a row today? Going to step away, take another break, be back after the national anthem for starting lineups and first pitch right around the corner on the Baysox Baseball Network.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Baysox game is attending a Bowie Baysox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Baysox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Baysox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Baysox Group Events Manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Oh, a wonderful rendition of the national anthem by a little girl who couldn't be more than maybe 4 years old down there. What a way to get this Sunday started. Well, we'll run through the starting lineups here. First for the Bowie Baysox, it's Jordan Westberg, the hero from last night, the designated hitter. He leads off. Johnny Reiser bats second in center field. Zach Watson, the right fielder, bats third. Andrew Dashbach, he bats fourth, the first baseman today. Toby Welk bats fifth at third base. Caden Grenier bats sixth, the shortstop. Willie Yon bats seventh, the second baseman. Shane Fontana bats eighth, the left fielder. And the catcher is the catcher today is Chris Hudgens, batting ninth. On the other side for Harrisburg, Cole Freeman, he leads off with center fielder. Rhett Wiseman bats second in right field. Aldrum Corridor bats third, the designated hitter. KJ Harrison bats fourth, the first baseman. Jake Alou bats fifth, the third baseman. Jackson Reitz bats sixth, the catcher. Gage Canning bats seventh, the left fielder. Gilbert Lara bats eighth, the shortstop. And Osvaldo Duarte is the second baseman, batting ninth. Once again, all of those Baysox on the other side, they are facing the right-hander, Gerardo Carrillo. And we are just about ready to go for the seventh and final game of this series. It's been great crowds here at FNB Field this weekend. Last night, 3,751. Friday night, 5,821 people here for a fireworks Friday night in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Jordan Westberg into the box. He taps the plate. Carrillo to the mound with those high red socks with the white stripes around his calves. Harrisburg in the red tops. Carrillo comes set, and here's the first pitch. And it's a fastball low and away. We are underway just after the 1 o'clock hour here in Harrisburg. Westberg on the season hitting 190 with Bowie. And again, last night the hero, the 1-0 pitch. And he misses off the plate outside, 2-0. Westberg with a 3 RBI triple to right center field. Ball got to the deepest part of the park, got over the head of the Harrisburg center fielder Armand Upshaw, who couldn't track it down. Now the 2-0 pitch, and that's on the outer half of the plate, a called strike. With Somerset sweeping the doubleheader yesterday. That would have dropped Bowie another game behind the Patriots. So that was, potentially could be a season-saving type of win last night for Bowie as they try to make it 7 in a row today. Now the 2-1 from Carrillo, and it's a ground ball out to short. Gilbert Lara is there, up with it to throw to first in time. And there's one retired. Defensively for Harrisburg, in left field, it's Gage Canning. In center field, Cole Freeman. Rhett Wiseman is in right field. Jake Alou is at third base. Gilbert Lara is at short. Osvaldo Duarte is the second baseman. KJ Harrison, who has quite simply been the catalyst of this offense for Harrisburg, he's at first base. And then Jackson Reitz is the catcher behind the plate. Reitz catching for the first time in a couple of nights. Saw Reitz on Friday. It was Cole Lindsley last night. The pitch, and Johnny Reiser lifts it into center field. Shallow, though, for Freeman. A few steps in on it. Now settles under and makes the catch. And that's out number 2. 2 up, 2 down. Bowie has not had a first-inning base runner since Thursday. Bowie has seen their last 8 batters in the first inning be retired. Really, the last 9 dating back to that third out of the first inning in the game on Thursday. Bowie plated 3 runs in that first inning on Thursday. Now here to the plate, it's Zach Watson. Andrew Dashbach to follow. Carrillo coming set. And the pitch. And it's a fastball off the plate outside for ball 1. Carrillo a 5.34 ERA now on the year after those first couple of outs. But a 4.64 coming into the game here with Harrisburg. The 1-0 pitch, and it's lifted foul back and over to the right. Carrillo was signed as a free agent. He has split his time this year between 2 organizations. He was with Tulsa, that was in the Dodgers organization. Carrillo was part of that massive blockbuster trade that sent Max Scherzer and Trey Turner to the Dodgers. 1 ball and 1 strike, the pitch, and he misses off the plate away. Keibert Ruiz, Josiah Gray, Carrillo, and Donovan Casey were the return for Scherzer and Turner. Of course, Keibert Ruiz and Josiah Gray have already made their major league debuts. Carrillo, another bolster to this Nationals organization, coming in as one of their top prospects. The pitch to Watson, and he lines it foul down the third base side, down by the Bowie bullpen. Carrillo is Washington's 7th ranked prospect, according to MLB Pipeline. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Carrillo coming set. Kyle Brnovich will face the top of the order in the bottom half of this inning. The pitch, a swing and a foul to the screen, and Watson stays alive. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Zach Watson on the season with Bowie, hitting .258. Andrew Dashbach waiting in the on-deck circle. It's about to be the 6th pitch of this at-bat from Carrillo to Watson. He comes set, out of the stretch, the pitch, and he misses low and away with a fastball. Jackson Reitz had to reach for it over and across the plate. That one at 93. Again, Carrillo, the number 7 ranked prospect in this Nationals organization. Their top prospect, Keibert Ruiz, was also in that trade. The pitch, and it bounces low and away, missed with a changeup. And Watson goes down to first on a walk. He's the game's first base runner, and he's aboard for Andrew Dashbach. Carrillo's best pitch is his fastball. Dodgers got him when he was training with the Mexican League's Tijuana Toros. Signed with the Dodgers for $75,000 in 2016. Had a lat injury in 2019. Here's the pitch in to Dashbach, a swing and a miss. Last year, during the COVID 2020 season, Carrillo was at the Dodgers alt site, joined the 40-man roster in November. Highly thought of prospect for the Dodgers and now for the Nationals. 0-1 the count to Dashbach, a swing and a miss. He was behind that one as well. No, that one in at 92 miles an hour. Last night, Dashbach was the one that got that ninth inning rally started. Led off the inning with a walk. 0-2 the count with 2 down. Top of the first inning, Bowie to the plate. Right now with a runner on first base and 2 down. The 0-2 pitch into Andrew Dashbach. And it's up and in, missing for a ball and 2 strikes. Carrillo's starting to see his pitch count climb a little bit in this inning. About to throw his 16th. He's had some chances to put these batters away. Had Watson with 2 strikes for a while. Watson fouled a few off before losing him to the walk. Now the 1-2 to Dashbach. And that's a fastball missing wildly off the plate outside. So Carrillo in these 2-strike counts not really coming after the Bowie hitters. Got Westberg to ground out to short to start the inning. And then Reiser flew out to center on the first pitch. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Set is Carrillo. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Foul tip into the glove of Jackson Reitz. And the inning is over. 4 batters in the first. Bowie leaves 1 stranded at first. And we'll head to the bottom of the first. Scoreless game on the Baysox Baseball Network.
This is how you get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot. And then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey, Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at Baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at Baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Cole Freeman leads off in the bottom of the first inning for the Harrisburg Senators. Freeman, Wiseman, and Corridor. And the first pitch from Brnovich is a swing and a miss. And the count is 0-1. Cole Freeman on the season hitting .272. Good average there at the top of this Harrisburg lineup. Now the 0-1 from Brnovich. And it's a breaking ball that finds the inner half of the plate for a called strike 2. Brnovich pitches with a lot more pace than Gerardo Carrillo does. The 0-2, breaking ball, slap foul right side, and it stays 0-2. Carrillo, a long time looking in for the pitches, coming set in between. That's something that the Bowie pitchers really stress. You look at Grayson Rodriguez, you barely have time to think in between his deliveries. 0-2 the count from Brnovich to Cole Freeman. Out of the wind, Brnovich ready with it. The pitch. Swinging a high pop on the infield. In from third comes Toby Welk in foul territory. He makes the catch about halfway between home and third. And that's the first out of this bottom of the first inning. A scoreless game. Bowie they had a walk in the top of the first. Did not get any farther than that, did Zach Watson. Brent Wiseman, the batter now. Aldrum Corridor next, then KJ Harrison if somebody reaches. Jake Alou after that, Jackson Reitz batting 6th, Gage Canning batting 7th, Gilbert Lara batting 8th, and Oswaldo Duarte batting 9th. Harrisburg looking for their first win of the series, and the next one into Rhett Wiseman's a high fly ball to right field. This one is deep, backing up Watson, and on the warning track, he makes the catch down by the right field corner for out number 2. An Aldrum corridor will come up. Harrisburg has only had the lead in this series one time. They took the lead last night in the 3rd inning, and they led up until the 9th. Only have led in 6 of this series innings. First pitch into corridors, a called strike with a fastball in the outer half of the plate. Hartford scoring first in Somerset in the top half of that first inning. The pitch, that's off the inner half of the plate. Ball 1. So Hartford with a home run against Ken Waldachuk in that game, the 1-1 pitch. That's on the outer half of the plate, a called strike 2. And if Somerset loses today and Bowie wins, that would open the door for the slight possibility that Bowie could get the 1 seed. The next pitch, a ground ball to second. There on it is Willie Yan. The throw to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3, bottom of the first inning. We're going to head to the second in a scoreless game on the Baysox Baseball Network.
When visiting this summer, the newly renovated Crown Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crown Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crown Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crown Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Toby Welk, Caden Grenier, and Willie Yan into the top half of this second inning. In a scoreless game, Bowie had 1 base runner in the top of the first, the only base runner in this game so far, the pitch from Carrillo. And it's a breaking ball off the plate away for ball 1. Grenier bats next, then Willie Yan. Shane Fontana after, then Chris Hudgens if someone can reach. 1-0 the count to Welk, who's hitting .206 with the Baysox this year, 10 homers. Real power hitter. The pitch, and that skips through the dirt in the left-handed batter's box, 2-0. Carrillo has now thrown 19 pitches. He's only thrown 9 strikes. 2 of those 9 have been, you count a strike as a ball put in play as well. Gotten a ground out and a fly out. The 2-0 pitch, and that's a line drive rocket shot into left field. That'll get down. Gage Canning cuts it off before it gets to the wall. Toby Welk's going for second. The throw, and Welk slides in around the tag. Wow, a better throw, and Welk would have been out, but Toby Welk going from first to second. The throw from Canning brought the second baseman Duarte a little bit out of the baseline, and Welk was able to slide around it. Duarte had the ball with Welk about maybe 2/3 of the way to second base. All he had to do was get back to place the tag, but that gave Toby Welk enough time to get around the tag. Welk leads off the second with a double. Bowie has their first runner in scoring position. So the Baysox now trying to strike first in this game. And to the plate, it's Caden Grenier. The pitch. And that's inside for ball one. Grenier last night came up as a pinch hitter in the 9th inning. Drew a walk to load the bases and then eventually came in to score. The 1-0 pitch to Grenier, and it's a fly ball, weakly hit, right field. Wiseman comes in, he makes the catch. Welk will tag but stay at second. Good throw from Wiseman to keep Welk there. No real shot for Welk to tag on a ball hit that shallow. Grenier is retired. Might have actually even broken his bat on that one. Sounded a bit awkward off the barrel. And the count is, or the batter is, Willie Yan. Willie Yan has had a pretty good series, including last night. Had a great night last night, went 2 for 4. The double and a run scored. Drove in 2 runs. Drove in 2 of Bowie's 5. The pitch to Yan, a swing and a foul to the screen. Yan has been oh so close in this series, 3 times to his first Double-A home run of the season. Last night he missed one by 3 or 4 feet, went off the top of that wall in left field. The elevated wall, though, in left center. If he'd hit it a little bit farther to the left, it would have been gone. 0-1 the count to Willie Yan, who steps out. At second base, it's Welk after the double. Fontana batting next. First base is open. Here's the 0-1. And Yan takes it outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Went to the fastball there, did Carrillo, who's been a little erratic with the fastball early on. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Top of the second inning, Toby Welk at second base. Carrillo comes set, first base side of the rubber. Looks at second, now the pitch home. A swing and a foul tip into the glove of Jackson Reitz. Strike 2. Willie Yan also, foul ball last night or the night before that almost got out. Went just 4 or 5 feet foul down the left field line. Had a long fly ball to the wall earlier in this series. Rejoins the Baysox this week. 1-2 the count. The pitch, swing and a foul back to the right. It's out of play. Yan has played at all 4 levels of the revenue-generating minor leagues teams of the Baltimore Orioles this year. Delmarva, Aberdeen, Bowie, and Norfolk. Yan, a utility piece in this organization, has been all over, and he makes the most of his chances when he gets to a team. Yan this season hitting .213 with Bowie, but he's had a great series this week. The pitch, fastball up and in, brushes him back. It counts 2 balls and 2 strikes. Yan made a spectacular defensive play a couple of nights ago on a ground ball that looked like it was going to get through up the middle. Yan was able to dive over to his right, snag the baseball. Flipped it over to second. The runner on first to get the force out. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a foul again into the glove of Jackson Reitz. And that is strikeout number 2 for Gerardo Carrillo after the leadoff walk to Toby Welk. Shane Fontana will come up with 2 outs. And last chance in this inning for Bowie to try to plate that run. First base is open. Number 8 hitter in the lineup, Shane Fontana. Last night, Fontana was 0 for 3 before Caden Grenier pinch hit for him. Had 2 strikeouts in the game, 1 swinging, 1 looking. Both came against Tim Cate. The pitch, and it's a broken bat grounder out to second. Duarte there, the throw to first in time. And the inning is over. Bowie strands the leadoff double. They get their first hit of the game, though, and we're into the bottom of the second. Still scoreless on the Baysox Baseball Network.
From sprains to stitches, sore throats to stomach aches, and pulled muscles to poison ivy, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name benefits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox. Open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
Baysox Futures Club is the coolest club around and is free to join for kids ages 3 to 12. Each season of the Baysox Futures Club will feature members-only events, discount ticket offers, and fun for all. When your kids come out to the ballpark for the first game of the season, they can pick up their free gift at our Fan Assistance Center. Registering for the Baysox Future Club is free and easy. Just go to baysox.com/kids and fill out the online form. The Baysox Futures Club. Join today.
Injuries are part of the game, and not just in baseball, with any job. To reduce pain, doctors sometimes prescribe opioid medications. They're effective, but they can be addictive, and that's when intended solutions turn into problems. At Chesapeake Employers Insurance, our health services team provides swift, thorough, and appropriate treatment for your employees. And that includes strict monitoring of prescriptions for potentially addictive opioids. It can be a game saver. To learn more, connect with your agent or visit Chesapeake Employers at CEIWC.com.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Bottom of the second inning in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, in a scoreless game between the Baysox and the Harrisburg Senators. Right now, the Baysox have had a couple of base runners. First pitch into KJ Harrison, and he pops it up foul right side. That's going to get over into the seats, right along by the dugout. That's strike one. KJ Harrison, he has been the offense, plain and simply, for the Harrisburg Senators in this series. I mean, he had a home run last night, home run the night before, RBI double the night before as well. He has been it offensively for the Harrisburg Senators. Here's a pitch, and he takes that one for ball one outside. Bowie trying desperately to win their 7th game in a row to keep pace with Somerset and Akron. The pitch, and it's a line drive. Uh-oh, that one hit Tripp Keister. Hopefully Tripp's okay. A line drive, a rocket shot off the bat, deflected off of Keister's arm, and in the third base coach's box, he's walking it off like you would never know that that hit off him. I didn't have the StatCast or the TrackMan up to see how hard that ball came off the bat, but I mean, that ball had to have been at least in the upper 90s, if not harder, off the bat. The 1-2, curveball low and away, and it's 2-2. Thank goodness Tripp Keister's okay. Got right off his arm. And again, you'd have no idea. He's just back in the box like nothing happened. He got hit by a pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, and it's a line drive out to short on one hop to the shortstop Grenier. He throws to first, and he's retired. 6-3. 4 up, 4 down against Kyle Brnovich. And now Jake Alou bats with 1 out in the second inning. Baysox scoreless. Look around the rest of the league. Somerset trailing 1-0 in the bottom of the first inning. First pitch in to Jake Alou, and that's a line drive into left field. It's caught by Shane Fontana, and that is out number 2. Jackson Reitz will come up. Kyle Brnovich working pretty quickly here through the first 5 batters of the game. Does not have a strikeout, but pitching to contact, and they're hitting it right to the Bowie fielders defensively. A pitch to Jackson Reitz. A swing and a miss. Strike 1. Brnovich went to the fastball, low and away. Brnovich has that 90s fastball. That one at 90 miles an hour. 0-1 the count. Here's the pitch. And it's off the plate outside. A ball and a strike. Senators still without a base runner. Bottom of the second inning. Middle of the order up. Jackson Reitz, the pitch. That's a breaking ball, inner half of the plate for a called strike 2. Bowie's off tomorrow, and they'll come home this coming week for 7 games against Altoona. The pitch, a swing and a miss at a pitch in the dirt. Wow, Jackson Reitz went chasing at a breaking ball that bounced in front of the plate. Strikeout number 1 for Kyle Brnovich. 6 up, 6 down to get this game going. Head into the third, still scoreless on the Baysox Baseball Network.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June and several Friday night games as well. So get a Baysox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-4865 or purchase right now at Baysox.com.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
You're home to the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Chris Hudgens leads off in the top half of the third inning. The first pitch from Carrillo finds the outer half of the plate, strike 1. This is a scoreless game. The Baysox have had 2 base runners, a leadoff double from Toby Welk in the last inning. He was left stranded at second. And now here in this inning, the Baysox will have 9-1-2 to the order. And the pitch is up and in. A ball and a strike. So 2 base runners for Bowie, and Brnovich has worked through a perfect first 2. Pretty quickly and efficiently, and has just the 1 strikeout. The 1-1 from Carrillo as he comes set. And the pitch, swinging a foul to the screen, and it's 1-2. Chris Hudgens on the year, a 196 average. Jordan Westberg next with Johnny Reiser to follow. The Baysox with 7 games left after today. The 1-2. That's up and in. Nearly hits Hudgens on the arm. It's 2-2. Bowie has to win today, and Somerset has to lose for Bowie to even have a mathematical shot to be the #1 seed in the playoffs. The 2-2 pitch. And that's a called strike 3, inner half of the plate with a slider. Chris Hudgens is rung up. That's the 3rd strikeout for Gerardo Carrillo, and 1 time through the order, he has 3 strikeouts, and he's only allowed 2 base runners, 1 on a hit, 1 on a walk. But because Somerset and Akron are playing each other this week, you know, if they split and Bowie is behind going into the week, then Bowie won't have a chance to be the #1 overall seed. They could, of course, make the playoffs still, but won't have a chance to make up enough ground to be the #1 seed. First pitch is a called strike to Jordan Westberg on a curveball on the inner half of the plate. Westberg grounded out to short to begin the game. Same thing he did last night and the night before to begin the game. Now the 0-1. Fastball low and away. Misses for ball 1. Bowie does play 1 more game this season than Somerset does, assuming Bowie gets all of their games in this week. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch, low and away for ball 2. Somerset's going to finish at 119 games. Bowie will finish at 120. Today is officially the 59th road game for Bowie, and you may be saying it's their final road game. Why isn't it number 60? Well, Bowie has to be the road team in the doubleheader, one of the games of the doubleheader on Tuesday. Pitch to Westberg, a pop fly into right field. Brett Wiseman coming in, and on the run, he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. 2 up, 2 down, last 5 straight retired, 6 of the last 7 for Carrillo. First time that Carrillo pitched in this series was back in game 1. Carrillo threw 4 innings, and he allowed 3 runs, 2 of them earned on 4 hits with 3 walks and 5 strikeouts. He only allowed 1 base runner through the first 2 innings. It was on a walk. But then things kind of came unwound in the 3rd and 4th. He allowed 3 runs. The pitch, Johnny Reiser takes it on the inner half of the plate for a called strike 1. So this is a better start to the game for Carrillo than it was the first time through. Carrillo now on his 2nd trip through the order. We'll see how the Baysox adjust to him. Coming set is the right-hander. And the pitch, and Reiser pops it up right behind second base. The throw to first, and it gets away from the first baseman, Harrison. That was right behind the mound of the second baseman, Duarte. And they're going to rule that an infield hit because Johnny Reiser was motoring down the first base line, and even if Duarte had gotten the throw to Harrison, I think Reiser still would have beat it out. That's a 2-out base knock for Johnny Reiser. That was a ball that got probably 10, 15 feet into the air, came down to the ground, high chop ground ball. Went straight down, then went straight back up. And then coming in from second base was Duarte on the run. He tried to throw across his body, only had to throw it about 10 feet. Couldn't get Reiser before he reached the pitch, and it bounces through the dirt, low and away, and that's ball 1 to Zach Watson, who walked his first time up. 1-0 the count with 2 down. Top of the 3rd inning in a scoreless game. Bowie trying to break through. Carrillo always pitches out of the stretch. Long look in. Very deliberate with his pitches. Check to first. Back in time is Johnny Reiser. Reiser is a bit of a threat to steal. Caden Grenier leads the Baysox with 12 stolen bases. One and 0 the count, 2 down. Watson, again, he walked his first time up. The pitch, and Watson grounds it foul past third. It's a ball and a strike. Akron taking a look at their series against the Richmond Flying Squirrels. Trying to see when Akron is set to play today. The first pitch there is at 5:05 down at the Diamond in Richmond. So Bowie and Harrisburg, and knock on wood, likely will be done by that point. It's 1:37 right now. The pitch from Carrillo, a check swing and a fastball low and away. He did not go. Umpires today, behind the plate it's Michael Snover, third base Ben Rosen, and then at first base Kyle Nickel. In the bottom half of this 3rd inning, it'll be the bottom 3rd of the Harrisburg order, 7, 8, and 9 to the plate. The pitch, and he misses off the plate away. Reiser a late steal to second. Now he's going to go back to first, and he'll get there in time. That was a bizarre play from Johnny Reiser. He got a really aggressive secondary lead and then just sort of shuffled out towards second. And then as Reitz decided to throw, Watson went to break for second, then went back to first. I've never really seen something like that. Watson just drew the throw down to second base, and the throw to second gave him enough time to get back to first. It's a 3-1 count. We'll see if Watson's running here in a 3-1. Check to first. I think Carrillo probably has the same idea. Don't want to let Bowie get a runner in scoring position with 2 outs in the middle of the order coming up. Watson at the plate now, a dangerous hitter, a power hitter with 10 home runs with Bowie. Then Dashbach, then Welk. 3-1 the count. The pitch, swinging a foul to the screen. Watson's right on it. So the count is full with 2 outs in the top of the 3rd inning. Johnny Reiser, a short lead off of first base. He'll be moving on a full count pitch with 2 outs. There goes Reiser, the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. 4th strikeout for Gerardo Carrillo. He allows the 1 single, but nothing more. And we head to the bottom of the 3rd, still scoreless. Bowie has stranded a base runner in every inning so far on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Sky Shooter Displays by ZY Pyrotechnics will be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Baysox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky Shooter Displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed plays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Baysox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow @Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, that's @Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Kyle Brnovich facing 7, 8, and 9 of the Harrisburg order. First pitch to Gage Canning misses inside for ball 1. The Baysox and the Senators scoreless right now. The pitch, and he fouls it straight back. And Nick Canning is in an even 1-1 count. Right now, the Baysox and the Senators, not much going offensively for either team. In fact, the Senators yet to see a runner reach base. The 1-1, swinging a high pop-up up the third base side. It'll be playable at third for Toby Welk. Has a weird angle, and he makes the catch above his shoulder for out number 1. Boy, he was running out. That ball by the warning track along the left field line had to run way out from third base to even get there and make the catch. He reached up above his head by his shoulder and made that catch for out number 1. Gilbert Lara is the batter. Osvaldo Duarte next, and Cole Freeman after. 7 up, 7 down against Brnovich. The pitch in, and it's inside for ball 1. A fastball from Brnovich to Lara, who's hitting .248 this year with Harrisburg. The 1-0. That's again a little inside, 2-0. You might hear the train. It's the little family train that circles around City Island and Harrisburg. 2-0 pitch. A fastball crosses the inner half of the plate for a called strike. First strike of this at-bat to Gilbert Lara. Shortstop, batting in the 8th spot. The pitch, swing and a foul back. It's 2-1. Or rather 2-2. Duarte next. Looking around, Hartford beating Somerset 1-0 in the second inning. We're in the bottom of the third here. Kyle Brnovich in a 2-2 count to Gilbert Lara. The pitch, breaking ball, missing up and in. It's 3-2. Shortstop for Harrisburg, Lara. looking to be the first base runner for the Senators. The 3-2, and he misses low and in, and he is indeed the Senators' first base runner. Last night, the Senators took the lead in the third inning. That was the first time that the Senators had a lead in 45 2/3 innings. That was the first time all series that they had led. Hadn't led since the game against Erie last Sunday. Osvaldo Duarte, the batter, the pitch, and it's a pop-up foul along the right field line and out of play. Harrisburg just really hasn't had the clutch plays needed to win games this week. Look at last night. They went into the ninth inning, winning 4-1, and they lost the game. The pitch, and it's up and in. The throw back to first, and Lara's there in time. Brnovich missing with a fastball. Cole Freeman bats next as the lineup will turn over. Harrisburg still looking for their first hit. Did get a base runner on that walk to Lara. Duarte hitting 192 with Harrisburg. The pitch, and it bounces and gets to the backstop. A wild pitch, it gets past Hudgens. Lara up to second base, takes the double play out of order. And it counts 2-1. Last night, Duarte, he was pinch hit for in favor of Aldrum Corridor. Duarte, just the one at bat, he tripled and scored in the second inning. That was to tie the game at that point. The 2-1, swinging another foul to the screen. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Brnovich set at the bell. Now up to the chest in the pitch, and it's a line drive foul down the third base line. That's into the seats, and it'll bounce down into the Bowie bullpen. So the count stays 2-2. Going into the final week of this regular season. Bowie with 7 games remaining after today. The 2-2 pitch, a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Duarte down on strikes. That's the second strikeout for Kyle Brnovich. Runner in scoring position for Harrisburg, their first runner on base today. One time through the order, Brnovich has yet to allow a hit. Just the 1 walk. But the Orioles minor league affiliates this year, looking around, they .513 winning percentage. They are 231 and 219 overall. The pitch to Cole Freeman, and that's a called strike on a breaking ball over the outer half of the plate. Looking over at the Somerset game, the Patriots have hit back-to-back home runs, Dermis Garcia and Isaiah Gilliam, to flip the score in their favor. The Patriots now lead it 2-1. The 0-1 pitch, that's a fastball up and in, a ball and a strike. We're talking coming into this series about how both Bowie and Somerset had huge chances against the 2 worst teams in the league to pick up some wins. And Somerset now leading the 1-1 pitch, a swing, and that one off the end of the bat, and it goes out to Brnovich. He picks it up, he throws to first, and he just barely gets Freeman to end the inning. I mean, just barely. In the majors, that might be a review. But that's the third out, and we're going to head into the 4th inning. Yet again, Harrisburg strands a runner in scoring position. We'll be back after this on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride-home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
Hey, Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now. by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at Baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at Baysox.com.
It takes time to get rich, flavorful coffee beans from the lush mountain regions of Colombia and Brazil to Royal Farms. But less than a minute to get yourself a delicious hot cup of the finest and freshest coffee in the world. Because Royal Farms' new Swiss-made coffee machines grind those rich, flavorful coffee beans and brew them one magnificent cup at a time. It's why Royal Farms makes the freshest and best coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Top of the fourth inning in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. Andrew Dashbach leads off in a scoreless game. Dashbach, Toby Welk, and Grenier to the plate for the Baysox. The pitch from Gerardo Carrillo is a swing and a miss. Half-hearted swing there, went about 3/4 of the way around, and that's strike one. Carrillo with 4 strikeouts so far today. Bowie has 2 hits. A double from Toby Welk, who's in the on-deck circle. A single from Reiser in the last inning. And Watson walked in the first inning. We're in the top of the fourth here. And a 0-1 count to Dashbach. The pitch. And it skips to the backstop with a fastball. A ball and a strike. Dashbach was the first strikeout for Carrillo to end the first inning. It's Dashbach, Welk, then Grenier in this frame for the Baysox. 1 ball and 1 strike, nobody out. Coming set at the chin is Carrillo from the first base side of the rubber. He always pitches out of the stretch, even with nobody on. The pitch and a breaking ball finds the heart of the plate. Strike 2. Was mentioning that in the bottom of that last inning, the Baysox had such a golden opportunity this week against Harrisburg to pick up some wins. They've done just that. They've won their first 6 of this series. But Somerset has matched them stride for stride. Somerset has won their last 7 games, trying to make it 8 today. The 1-2 and a fastball that misses outside. Long look from Jackson Reeds before throwing the ball back to Carrillo. He held that glove out there, thought it was a called strike 3, but it just missed. It's 2-2. Carrillo looking for his 5th strikeout. Dashbach looking for his first hit. Bowie with the only 2 hits in the game. Brnovich has worked his 1 time through the order without allowing a hit, just the 1 base runner on the walk. The 2-2. Breaking ball inside this time, and it's 3-2. From 1-2, we go to 3-2. Bowie has drawn 1 walk. It was Zach Watson's first inning free pass. 2 walks combined in this game between Brnovich and Carrillo. Dashbach 0 for 1, looking to change that. Infield playing fairly deep on the infield dirt. The 3-2 pitch from Carrillo. And he misses up and in. That one deflects off the glove of Jackson Reeds. Actually deflected back and hit the umpire. And that puts Andrew Dashbach on first to lead off this 4th inning. Second time in the last 3 innings that Bowie has had the leadoff base runner aboard, haven't scored him. Toby Welk led off with a double in the 2nd inning, but he didn't get any farther than second base. And here is Toby Welk. Double here could score a run. Dashbach, a long lead off first, just about to the cutout. The pitch, it's up and in from Carrillo. A little wild today. That's his 53rd pitch, and he's only thrown 28 strikes. Been a bit erratic. Granted, he's only walked the 2 batters, but he has found himself in several 3-ball counts. The 1-0, and it's a fastball up and in again. It's not like the balls that he's throwing are just missing a baseball's width off the plate. And of course, that one to Dashbach, Jackson Reeds thought it was a called strike 3. But outside of that, when Carrillo has been erratic, he's been very wild. 2-0 pitch to Welk. And that's a fastball inside, ball 3. And when you're not finding the zone, you're not commanding a ton of respect from the home plate umpire in terms of the strike zone on a borderline pitch. 3 balls, no strikes, nobody out. See if Welk has the green light. The pitch, ball 4, it wasn't even close. Welk is aboard, and that's back-to-back walks from Carrillo. Puts Dashbach at second base. Welk goes to first, and that draws a mound visit from Jackson Reitz. And yet again, it's the walks that have hurt. Last night, 2 of Bowie's 5 runs reached base on a walk, the other one an error. So 3 of Bowie's 5 runs that scored last night were gifts from Harrisburg. You look back the night before, and Bowie saw 3 of their 8 runs the night before score on either walks or an error, in the sense that Chris Hudgens walked and Toby Welk walked in that game. They both scored, and Zach Watson he scored on an error. So you look at all of those things and how these games have piled up for Bowie. It's just the walks that have really hurt, because when Bowie has walked in games, in general, those walks have eventually come in to score. Caden Grenier at the plate. Grenier flew out to right field his first time up. Still nobody out in a scoreless top of the 4th inning. The pitch. And there's a strikeout half of the play. Last night for the Baysox, we saw Mickey Janis work into the 7th inning. It was the first time this year that we have seen a pitcher come out for the 7th inning, but he did not record an out in the 7th. So we still have yet to see any pitcher go more than 6 innings in a game. The pitch is swinging a foul. Went in and out of the glove of Jackson Reitz. And that's pretty significant. I mean, you right down the line for Mickey Janis, just has 6 full innings, say 6+ since he came out for the 7th. But either way, Mickey Janis not recording an out. Bowie's still yet to have a starting pitcher this year record an out in the 7th inning. No balls, 2 strikes to Grenier. The pitch and a fastball called strike 3, outer half of the plate. Grenier knew it. He turned to the dugout before the strikeout was even called by the home plate umpire. It's not the pitch Grenier was looking for, and that's a big first out for Harrisburg. Sets up the double play. Willie Yon to the plate. Yon struck out swinging in the 2nd inning. Coming set is Carrillo. First base side of the rubber. And the pitch. Swinging a foul off the end of Yon's bat. 0-1. Shane Fontana bats next. Then Hudgens. It's the 7, 8, and 9 of Bowie's order to the plate here with 1 out and 2 men on, and a scoreless top of the 4th inning. Somerset leading Hartford 2-1 in the top of the 3rd. Portland scoreless with Binghamton in the 2nd. Akron plays at 5. The 0-1. That misses outside with a fastball at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Willie Yon's had a great series, maybe none better than last night. 2 for 4 with 2 runs driven in and a run scored. He was on second base when Westberg hit that bases clearing and what ended up being game-winning go-ahead triple. The 1-1. Yon, a grounder, weakly hit out to short. The only play for Lara is to first, and it's in time. That does advance the runners into scoring position. Dashbach to 3rd, Welk to 2nd. But Yon grounds out, and there's 2 down in the inning. Bowie has stranded at least 1 base runner in every inning, and That was something that really plagued the Baysox 2 nights ago. Now, granted, Bowie's won every game in this series, but 2 nights ago, Bowie had 8 runs on 13 hits. They left 10 men on base. Bowie has left at least 5 men on base in each of the last 3 games. The game before, the game that Bowie won 1-0, rain-shortened second game of the doubleheader, Bowie only left 1 man on base in that one. Here's Fontana. The pitch misses low and in. Fontana grounded out to second with Toby Welk at second base in the second inning. That's the same situation here. Welk's at second. There's 2 outs. Dashbach, though, is at thirds. Bowie with 2 in scoring position, trying to take the game's first lead. 1-0 the count. Gerardo Carrillo stepping off. Chris Hudgens bats next. Left-handed hitting Fontana, still waiting on the first pitch. One out. And that misses up and away. I'll tell you, Kyle Brnovich, I was mentioning earlier, does not waste any time in between pitches. And Carrillo, I mean, he steps off. He looks around at the runners, takes a lap around the mound sometimes, and then finally comes set. Now the pitch, and that misses in, 3-0. If you're Harrisburg, you really want to come after the bottom of this lineup. You don't want to let Jordan Westberg come to the plate with a chance to break the game open. At that point, a run would have to have scored. There's 2 outs in the inning. Chris Hudgens batting next. First base is open. The 3-0. And it's low and in, ball 4. That's the second 4-pitch walk of the inning, and all 3 batters on base have reached on walks. Again, it has just been the walk that has been the backbreaker for the Harrisburg Senators in this series. I mean, the backbreaker has been the free passes because, for the most part, they've come in to score. Chris Hudgens struck out looking his first time up. Jordan Westberg batting next. The pitch to Hudgens, a swing and a miss at a pitch low and away. 0-1 the count. Hudgens hitting .196. He has 31 driven in on the season. Bases are loaded. Top of the 4th. At third, Dashbach. At Welk, or at second, it's Welk, and at first, it's Fontana. The 0-1. Swinging a foul to the screen. Harrisburg fans applauding Carrillo as he looks to get out of this jam. No balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Carrillo looking in for the sign. Bowie with their best chance of the day. Set at the belt is Carrillo. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a foul into the glove of Reitz. Strike 3. Second time through the order, Bowie gets 4 base runners, 3 on walks, 1 on a hit, but Bowie does not score anybody. They leave a man on base for the 4th straight inning. Bowie leaves the bases loaded. Did not get a hit in the inning. All 3 batters reached on walks. 6 strikeouts now for Carrillo. We head into the bottom of the 4th, still scoreless on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Fans, watch the Orioles Stars of Tomorrow today with MILB.TV. With all home games and most away games streamed live, the only place to watch the Baysox on your phone or computer is MILB.TV. Subscribe today and watch up to 5,000 games from all teams across the minor league baseball live or on demand. Download the MILB First Pitch app from Google Play or Apple App Store to watch on the go. Use promo code Baysox at checkout to save $10 on the yearly subscription. Visit MILB.TV for details.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside?
Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Two, 3, and 4, the Harrisburg order here in the bottom half of this fourth inning. A scoreless game. Bowie had their best chance in that top of the fourth. Bowie had the bases loaded. Did not score. All three runners reached on walks. The pitch to Wiseman, a swing and a miss. He took a huge cut and fouled it into the glove of Chris Hudgens. So this is the bottom of the fourth inning. Nobody has scored. The only Harrisburg base runner was a walk. The pitch, swing and a foul to the screen. Brnovich right now at 39 pitches. Been pretty efficient so far early on. 39 pitches, and 27 of those pitches have been strikes. Pitching to contact, the 0-2. And there's a called strike 3, outer half of the plate. Rung him up on 3 pitches. Wiseman is retired, and that's the third strikeout for Kyle Brnovich. Again, he's just allowed the one base runner, and it was Gilbert Lara on the walk. Lara then got to second on a wild pitch, but did not get any farther than that. Here's Aldrum Corridor. Grounded out to second his first time up. The pitch. The breaking ball finds the inner half of the plate. Strike 1. Corridor, a .258 hitter. 9 homers, 52 driven in. The pitch. Corridor fouls it away, lunging out at a ball, and he hits it out of FNB Field over to the left. Not as big of a crowd as last night or the night before, but still a nice Sunday crowd at FNB Field. The pitch, swinging a ground ball over to the right side. KJ Harrison, he's in the on-deck circle. Then it would be Jake Alou after. No balls, 2 strikes, and 1 out. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, outside, ball 1. Chris Hudgens sliding over. He thought that was going to be strike 3. Looked ready to pop up and start throwing it around. Instead, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Brnovich set, and the pitch. Fastball outside, no doubt about that one. Farther out. Two and 2 the count. The pitch. And that one misses low and outside. Hudgens held it out there for a second. Hudgens back to the breaking ball, and the count from 0-2 to 3-2. This is going to be the 7th pitch of the at-bat to Aldrum Corridor. Brnovich ready with it from the third base side of the rubber. The pitch, and it's a line drive into center field, hanging up. Reiser coming in, and he makes the catch for out number 2. Harrisburg still looking for their first hit. It's a scoreless game, the bottom of the 4th inning. A lot of zeros on the board. The only column that doesn't have a 0 right now is the Baysox hit column. Bowie with 2 hits. Other than that, though, Bowie does not have a run, and neither does Harrisburg. First pitch into Harrison, and it brushes him back. It was up and in. Harrison giving a long look at Brnovich. Harrison has been the offense for Harrisburg in this series. 248 hitter, 2 home runs in the series. The pitch, a breaking ball, misses inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Harrison with 14 home runs on the season to lead Harrisburg. This game now just 1 hour old. The 2-0 pitch. popped up over third base side, but that'll get foul and out of play. Just now hitting the ground. 2-1 into Harrison with Jake Alou waiting. Pitch, and it's a ground ball that is into left field. A base hit. Caden Grenier went diving for it to his right, but was unable to get there. A ground ball base hit into left for the first hit for Harrisburg. None other than Harrison. Just stays on that tear for Harrisburg. Somerset has extended their lead over the Hartford Yard Goats. It's now Somerset 3 and Hartford 1. First pitch to Jake Alou, and that misses inside. Brnovich waiting, coming set. Now the 1-0, and Alou takes a fastball outer half of the plate. That one called a strike, and it's 1-1. 2 away, bottom of the fourth inning. Runner on first base is KJ Harrison after the walk. Brnovich set the pitch, and it runs inside. It hit him. Alou takes first base on the hit by pitch. I'll tell you, Bowie has certainly had the better chances in this game to score. That's just the third base runner for Harrisburg, but Bowie hasn't done anything with their chances. See what Harrisburg does here. Bottom of the fourth inning. Harrisburg with their second runner in scoring position of the afternoon. The pitch, and Jackson Reitz takes it for a strike. Jackson Reitz struck out flailing at a pitch in the second inning. It was a breaking ball that bounced in front of the plate. The pitch, and another breaking ball, and he lunges out in front of, grounds foul up the third base side. Oh, 0-2 to Jackson Reitz. You could tell his timing was way off against Kyle Brnovich the first time up, so Brnovich trying to repeat that and move this game into the fifth. 0-2, 2 down. Bottom of the fourth. Scoreless game, the pitch, and Reitz takes a fastball up and in. Dangerous pitch to take. That's a pitch that a lot of hitters like to swing at. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Set is Brnovich, third base side of the rubber, the pitch, and it runs inside. Ball 2. Went to the breaking ball, trying to get him to swing and miss at a pitch underneath his hands. Portland just took a 3-0 lead on Binghamton. They're looking to add more in the bottom of the second inning. Portland's still hanging around, but a lot would have to go right for them to make the playoffs. Their elimination number is getting pretty close to 0. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. The pitch, and it's a ground ball to the left side. Grenier on a backhand. They're going to go to second. The throw, it's close, and they got him. On a forced play, Jan reached out with a runner at first base and a runner at second. And Jake Alou is thrown out at second base. And the inning is over. So we're going to head into the fifth inning, still scoreless on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union, and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Baysox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Baysox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Baysox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox baseball.
Top of the order for the Baysox in the top of the 5th inning. Paul Fritschner with you as the Baysox and the Harrisburg Senators play in a scoreless game right now. And Jordan Westberg is the batter with Johnny Reiser and Zach Watson to follow. Westberg today is 0 for 2. A ground out to short in the first and a fly out to right his next time up. The first pitch from Carrillo is on the inner half of the plate for a called strike 1. That was the 70th pitch for Carrillo today. That was a curveball, and it was Carrillo's 37th strike. 0-1 the count. Westberg setting the table at the top of this lineup. Carrillo set at the belt, and the 0-1. Swing and a miss. He went chasing at a fastball low and away, and it's 0-2. This is now the 3rd trip through the order for Carrillo. His first 2 times, he has 6 strikeouts. He has struck out 3 batters 2 times. 0-2 the count. The pitch to Westberg. Fastball low and away. He went to the same pitch, but this time Westberg laid off. So the first time through the order, he struck out 3 batters. Second time through the order, he struck out 3 batters. Hudgens has struck out twice. Watson, Dashbach, Grenier, and Jan have also all struck out. 4 of the 6 have been swinging. The 1-2. And it's a ground ball foul up the third base side, right to the third base coach's box. Portland now leading 5-0. The math doesn't really work out for Portland to make the playoffs unless some games get canceled. Portland's kind of playing the winning percentage game right now because it's the top 2 teams by winning percentage that make the playoffs. You can't really look at the games behind or the games in front. Technically, you could have somebody get leapfrogged if a team finishes with a better winning percentage. The 1-2 pitch, and that's a little bit inside with a fastball, ball 2. Because of COVID this year, I mean, this is a prime example because Portland, not to their own fault, has been affected by COVID all week. The end of that series against New Hampshire last week was canceled due to COVID, and then this week against Binghamton, they didn't play till Friday. The pitch, and it's a high fly ball into center field. Cole Freeman a few steps over to his right. He was shaded toward left center. Now into right center, he makes the catch, and that's the first out of this top of the 5th inning. But Portland would need a little help in the winning percentage game. One away in the 5th. Johnny Reiser next, then Zach Watson. Reiser is 1 for 2 today. Watson is 0 for 1. Reiser, slightly open stance. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball on the inner half of the plate. That's a called strike 1. Reiser went up there swinging in the first inning. He flew out on the first pitch. And then he singled his second time up. Good piece of hitting there, but he was left at first base. 0-1 the count, 1 down. Top of the 5th. The pitch And this is a hard hit ball into center field, backing up Freeman on the run. Freeman looking up, he leaps, he can't make the catch, and he falls at the wall. The ball rolling around, Freeman gets back up, around second and third goes Reiser, and into third standing up goes Johnny Reiser with a triple. Cole Freeman took a very bizarre angle to that ball, and then at the very end, as the ball was going to bounce at the base of the wall, Freeman leapt up to make the catch, and he fell awkwardly. The ball bounded into the wall, and that was an easy stand-up triple for Johnny Reiser, who is now 2 for 3 today. And Bowie has their best chance to score. Bowie now with a runner at third and less than 2 outs. Bowie had the bases loaded last inning and didn't score. A lot of triples in this series. That's the third triple that we've seen one of these teams hit in this series. Zach Watson 0 for 1 today. He struck out his last time up. The infield is drawn in. The pitch and a fastball catches the outer half of the plate. Strike one. Top of the 5th inning. Bowie with their best chance to score. Less than 2 outs and a runner at third. The infield being drawn in has paid dividends for Bowie this year. Watson walked his first time up. The pitch and a line drive right. Oh boy, bad luck. Line drive right to short. Johnny Reiser was running on contact and Reiser didn't even turn. Easy play for Lara to Alou, and the inning is over. So the infield being drawn in, it pays off for the Senators this time. And we're going to head into the bottom of the 5th, halfway home. It's a scoreless game on the Baysox Baseball Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Scoreless into the bottom of the 5th inning, and the Baysox had a big chance there with a runner at third and less than 2 outs, but didn't score in the top of the 5th. The pitch in to Gage Canning misses up and away from Kyle Brnovich for ball one. A fastball there from Brnovich, who has allowed just 3 base runners today. KJ Harrison reached on a single. The next pitch misses inside for ball two. Gilbert Lara walked in the 3rd inning, and Jake Alou was hit by a pitch. Those are your 3 base runners for the Senators. Now the 2-0, and that one outside makes it 3-0. He has only issued 1 walk, and it was to Gilbert Lara, who's in the on-deck circle. Bottom of the 5th inning in a scoreless game. The pitch, and that's on the inner half of the plate. Called strike one. Bowie's in the third base dugout, as they have been all series. Harrisburg in the first base dugout. The 3-1. Swinging a foul into the glove of Hudgens. Harrisburg wearing their Cardinal red tops. The white pants. Bowie in their road gray uniforms. The 3-2. Swinging a foul that gets out of FNB Field over to the left. Somerset beating Hartford right now, 3-2. That's in the top of the fourth, but Hartford with the tying run at second base. 3-2 pitch, misses low and in, and it's a leadoff walk to Gage Canning. First time today that Harrisburg has had the leadoff base runner aboard. Gilbert Lara bats next, Osvaldo Duarte after, with Cole Freeman to follow, depending on how long this inning goes. The pitch, and that crosses for strike one. If Somerset wins today, again, just to reiterate, that would knock Bowie out of the running for the #1 playoff spot. The pitch, that misses slow and away, because that would mean that it would be guaranteed that Somerset would go into this upcoming series ahead of Bowie in the standings, no matter what happened with this Baysox game. The 1-1, a swing and a miss. Actually popped out of the glove of Hudgens, and it's 1-2. So if Somerset wins, the best Bowie can do is be one game behind. But with Somerset and Akron playing each other, they wouldn't be able to leapfrog both teams. Check to first. And the math is next to impossible for Bowie to get that #1 seed, but it would at least give themselves a chance to be able to do it if they go into Tuesday ahead of Somerset. 1-2. That's low and away. Misses with a fastball, 2-2. But if you find yourself in third place going into Tuesday, then the best you can do is second. 2 balls and 2 strikes, the pitch. And it's a line drive hit over the head of Caden Grenier and into left field. Up to second goes Canning. To first goes Lara, and that's the best contact of the day for the Harrisburg Senators. Gilbert Lara hitting one hard into left for a single. Osvaldo Duarte batting now with 2 runners on and nobody out. Nobody warming for Bowie. Kyle Brnovich now at 72 pitches. We'll see if he can get through this bottom of the 5th. Cole Freeman, then Rhett Wiseman. They follow if Duarte makes something happen, as long as he doesn't hit into a triple play. The pitch, and it's low and away. Now the throw back to second, not in time. Caden Grenier wasn't all the way to the base. And I mentioned a triple play. Bowie has not turned a triple play since June 29th of 2000. It has been 21 years since Bowie has turned a triple play. And guess who it came against? Harrisburg. The 1-0 shows bunt. It goes straight down and foul. It's 1-1. 21 years since Bowie has last turned a triple play. It's been 12 years since they were even involved in a triple play. Akron turned one against them on July 3rd, 2009. A long time since we've seen that happen. One of the more rare feats in baseball. One and one the count. Here's the pitch. He shows bunt. He pulls it back, but it's called a strike anyway. Duarte throws his head in the air, frustrated with that strike call. It's a ball and 2 strikes, because now that takes the bunt out of order. I mean, I guess you could see him keep it on here with 2 strikes, depending on their confidence in him to get it down. The 1-2, no bunt, and he's behind on a breaking pitch on a swing and a miss. Strike 3, Duarte shaking his head. That is strikeout number 4 for Kyle Brnovich. 2 of his 4 strikeouts have been at the hands of Osvaldo Duarte. Cole Freeman is the batter Freeman 0 for 2, a pop out to third and a ground out back to Kyle Brnovich. It was a bizarre ground out in the third inning. That was for the third out of the inning. He lost the bat over by the Bowie dugout, and it was a weakly hit, like a swinging bunt up the first base line, the pitch, and it's popped up foul behind the plate. Now to play. Brnovich came off the mound and over to get it, and he threw Freeman out by a step or two. Not much. Mentioned that if we were in the major leagues, there could be replay there. 0-1 the count with one down in the fifth inning. The pitch, it's up and in. Freeman, a .270 hitter on the season with 5 homers. This is just not a very homer-friendly ballpark, and it's not a very homer-friendly Harrisburg team. Fewest home runs in the AA Northeast League. Middle infield back for a double play. At third base, Toby Welk playing in. The 1-1. And that goes over the head of Freeman. Actually got him on the helmet. And he's going to go down to first. Hit by a pitch. And with one out, Harrisburg has the bases loaded. Brett Wiseman to follow. Brett Wiseman, left-handed hitting right fielder. He's 0 for 2 today. First pitch on Tuesday at Prince George's Stadium is set for 5:35 as we see Justin Ramsey come out to have a word with Kyle Brnovich. 5:35 first pitch on Tuesday in game 1 of the doubleheader. Then on Wednesday, 6:35, Thursday, 6:35. Friday, 7:05. Saturday, a fireworks day. First pitch at 6:35 with the final game of the regular season being at 1:35 on Sunday. We will see, or heard that Grayson Rodriguez will pitch at some point for the Baysox this week. The Orioles farm director Matt Blood coming out earlier this week and talking about their prospects for Grayson Rodriguez. They of course have him on a very strict pitch limit, an innings limit, and he was at 95 innings coming into this week. As we see Morgan McSweeney get up down in the Baysox bullpen. Brett Wiseman, the batter. The bases are loaded with just one out. The pitch, and it's low and in. Missing for ball 1. Wiseman in this game 0 for 2. Fly out to right and a strikeout his last time up. The 1-0 pitch to Brett Wiseman. A swing and a foul into the glove of Chris Hudgens. One and one the count. One away. The 1-1. And it's fouled straight back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. It's been the theme. I sound like a broken record, folks. Harrisburg just doesn't have the clutch hit. They just don't have the hit when they need it in this series. They don't have the hit to break the game open. They've had the bases loaded. They've had so many men in scoring position in this series. Last night they took their first lead, but they squandered it. Can they do something here? The 1-2, swing and a miss. It gets through the legs of Hudgens. Coming home from third is Canning. No throw, and he scores. On a strikeout wild pitch, first base was occupied, but Canning comes in, and Harrisburg has a 1-0 lead. What a bizarre play. Brett Wiseman strikes out. That's the 5th strikeout for Kyle Brnovich. Brnovich going to try and get out of this inning. That was his 82nd pitch. Now the batter is Aldrum Corridor. Harrisburg leading 1-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning. Corridor 0 for 2 today. At third base, it's Gilbert Lara. At second base, Freeman. Brnovich set the pitch, and it bounces. Hudgens keeps it in front of him. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Again, first base is open, but Aldrum Corridor, a 258 hitter, 52 driven in. Harrisburg, just the second time in this series they've had the lead. The pitch, and that's a fastball. It finds the inner half of the plate. Strike 1. One of the fans down there not agreeing with that strike call. 1-1 the count. The pitch, a swing and a miss. Wow, breaking ball that Corridor swings out of his shoes at. Pitch low and in, would have been ball 2. Instead, it's strike 2. Bowie the farthest along of any Double-A game in action right now in the bottom of the 5th inning. Other 2 games that Bowie cares about, they're in the 4th inning right now. Pitch to Corridor, misses low and in with another breaking ball. Same pitch as the one previous. Corridor lays off. It's 2-2. Portland, they're in the 4th, and then Somerset's in the 4th. Erie and Altoona playing today, and that's scoreless in the 2nd inning. It's going to be a real interesting series this week, I think, with Altoona. The 2-2 pitch, and it's popped up foul, back and out of play. Altoona on the season, they are 55-54, but they have kind of outperformed their record. They have a negative 59 run differential, which tells you that their expected record would be 11 games under 500, and they're 1 game over 500 at 55-54. The pitch, a swing and a foul straight down. Long since out of the playoff picture. Altoona 1 game over 500, but they are 11.5 games out of a playoff spot, which is 7 to play. The only team that could make the playoffs, Portland, Bowie, and Erie, or Portland, Bowie, and Somerset rather. A fly ball into center field, and that one easily caught by Johnny Reiser. I mean, Reiser was a statue. He barely had to move. Corridor 0 for 2 today. He falls to 0 for 3 with the fly out to center. Harrisburg takes the lead on a wild pitch, but they leave 2 stranded in scoring position, and we're going to head into the 6th. Bowie trailing 1-0 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Baysox game is attending a Bowie Baysox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Baysox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Baysox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Baysox Group Events Manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Gerardo Carrillo delivers in a first pitch, missing for ball 1 to Andrew Dashbach. Top of the 6th inning, Paul Fritschner with you. The Baysox trailing 1-0 right now after the wild pitch was an unearned run in the bottom half of that 5th frame. The pitch to Dashbach, and it's a check swing foul that gets up and out of the stadium, and it's 1-1. Dashbach 0 for 1 today, but he did walk his last time up in the 4th inning. Dashbach got to third base. The bases were loaded for Bowie at that point, and they did not score a run. Bowie now finding themselves trailing. Second time in as many days they've had to play from behind. The 1-1. Dashbach takes a breaking ball inside, 2-1. So the curveball there did Carrillo. Gerardo came into the game with a 3-5 record and a 5.46 ERA. Two balls and one strike. The pitch, and that's low and inside. 3 balls and a strike. Toby Welk will bat next. Caden Grenier after. Top of the 6th inning. This game just about an hour and a half old. Somerset's added to their lead against Hartford. It's now 4-2 Patriots. Bowie just has to worry about themselves. The 3-1, and that's a called strike on the inner half. I would argue, and I may sound crazy for doing this, but I would argue that Bowie may be in the best spot of the playoff teams coming into this week. Bowie knows what they have to do. They're not technically in control of their own destiny, as you may say, which sounds a little dramatic. It's always a sports phrase that kind of makes me crack up. But Portland right now, they would need a lot of help. They would probably need some games to get canceled. Actually, that wouldn't really help them too much because of the winning percentage game, the 3-2. And that's low and away. Now, granted, if the games got canceled and Portland won those games, that could bump them up. Dashbach taking that ball to work the walk. That's his 2nd straight time up that he's walked, and he was also the leadoff base runner on the walk in the 4th inning. 3rd time in this game that Bowie's had a leadoff base runner. Welk doubled in the 2nd, then Dashbach the walks in the 4th, and now the 6th. Welk is the batter here. But Portland leading 5-0. They just got to keep winning for themselves to have a shot. Welk 1 for 1 with the double and the walk. A pitch on the inner half of the plate, a called strike. But Bowie, I would say, is in maybe the best spot because with the Patriots and the Rubber Ducks playing each other, somebody having to lose those games, if Bowie just keeps winning like they are, and they have been this week, if Bowie goes 5-2, 6-1 against Altoona, they're in a great spot. The pitch, and it's a line drive into right field. Wiseman will play it off a couple of hops. Going first to third is Dashbach. He read it off the bat. The throw is cut off. Now the throw back to first. And in there safely is Toby Welk. KJ Harrison thought he got him. The throw went from right field to the cutoff man, Gilbert Lara, the shortstop. They threw back to first. They thought they had Toby Welk, but Bowie now with runners on the corners and nobody out. Good piece of hitting from Toby Welk, who's had a great day today. He's been on base all 3 times up. Patrick Dorian not playing today for Bowie, so he is an option off the bench as this game goes along. So last night, Caden Grenier, who's at the plate now, he came up and walked in a pinch hit spot. It's the 3rd time this year that a pinch hitter has reached base. Grenier waiting. He's 0 for 2 today. The pitch, breaking ball, missing low and away, and it's 1-0. Willie Yon after, then Shane Fontana with Chris Hudgens coming up after that. Bottom of the order for Bowie. They've had so many chances. Bowie has left a runner on base in 4 of the first 5 innings. They've left 3 runners in scoring position. Now the 1-0 offering. And a fastball gets to the backstop, up to second goes Toby Welk. Now the throw to third, and back in time goes Andrew Dashbach. That ball came back so quick off the backstop that it did not allow Dashbach to score from third, but what it did do, which was huge, was that it allowed Toby Welk to get to second base because that takes a double play out of order. The Baysox in the top of the 6th inning. Huge chance to tie or take the lead. Mound visit from Jackson Reitz to Gerardo Carrillo. Left-hander Alex Troop warming in the bullpen for the Harrisburg Senators. The pitch, and it's fouled away. Caden Grenier now in a 2-1 count. Willie Yon batting next. Grenier and Yon had combined 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts today, each with 1 strikeout. Somerset has broken it open over Hartford 7-2. The 2-1 pitch. And it's a line drive into right field that'll get down and play to run. Into score comes Dashbach. Up to third goes Welk. Grenier on with an RBI single, and Bowie has tied the game at 1 apiece. Just a great piece of hitting there from Caden Grenier into right field. A line drive shot. Ties the game at 1. Back-to-back singles for the Baysox. And that's going to do it for Gerardo Carrillo. He leaves with 2 men on base, runners on the corners, and nobody out. Baysox going to face a new pitcher. It'll be a left-hander this time to face the bottom of the order in Jan Fontana and Hudgens. Harrisburg's got to keep this game tied. If you're the Senators, the way your offense is playing right now, you can't afford to get down by too much, but this is Bowie's chance to have a huge inning. It's the left-hander Troop coming in. We'll be back after this break on the Baysox Baseball Network.
You get a premium cup of coffee. Better and faster than the drip, drip, drip method. And way better than a large urn of lukewarm coffee made who knows when. At Royal Farms, our new Swiss-made coffee machines grind fresh, premium beans on the spot and then brew them 1 cup at a time for the freshest, most flavorful cup of premium coffee you can buy. This is Royal Farms coffee. It's better because it's the freshest coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
Hey Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at Baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at Baysox.com.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
The new pitcher on the mound is Alex Troop, the left-hander, and he comes in facing a very dangerous situation. The Baysox with a huge chance. Runners on the corners and still nobody out. Can't close the line yet on Gerardo Carrillo, who exits the game. He threw just the 5 innings, allowing just the 1 run, but again, could be more because he leaves with runners on the corners. It's Willie on, Shane Fontana, and Chris Hudgens. Middle infield playing back. There goes the runner, and they got Grenier in a rundown. Grenier, but from first to second, they're going to tag Grenier. Now coming to the plate, the throw home, and it gets away, and a run scores. What a disaster for Hartford, or for Harrisburg. Tommy Welk in to score. Grenier's tagged out. He did his job. Now nobody's on. A stolen base for the Baysox. They steal home, and they take a 2-1 lead. Alex Troop, without throwing a pitch, has conceded a run and gotten an out. What a way to come into the game. Now the bases are empty. Bowie has a 2-1 lead. And again, there's nobody out. Picks off Grenier, 1-3, and we'll see over there. I believe it was 1-3 to 4. Could have been 1-3 to 6. Either way, the first pitch to Jan is a swing and a miss. Now the 0-1 from Troop, and it's a swing and a pop-up foul right side. So what was happening there, Grenier was running first move from first to second. With a left-handed pitcher, it was an easy pickoff play to first. They got Grenier in a rundown, and then when the throw came back to first and they went to tag Grenier, the pitch, and Jan takes it, a called strike 3 on the inner half. Jan can't believe it. Throws his head back in disbelief. He's rung up. That's the second out of the inning. First strikeout for Troop. But Toby Welk did his job. He broke for home, and he scored. The throw got away. KJ Harrison threw home, and it wasn't even close. Got all the way to the backstop. Now to the plate, it's Shane Fontana, and he hits it over to third. One hop. Alou there, the throw to first, and the inning is over. Well, Alex Troop comes in, and he gets out of the inning, and what a just bizarre way for that inning to end. As now Bowie, though, has taken a 2-1 lead. And we'll be back for the bottom of the 6th on the Baysox Baseball Network.
When visiting this summer, the newly renovated Crown Plaza Annapolis is the place to stay. The Crown Plaza Annapolis has 196 guest rooms and 10,000 square feet of flexible meeting space. Make sure to dine in our Annapolis Bar and Grill, open daily for breakfast and dinner. Located conveniently across from the Westfield Annapolis Mall, the Crown Plaza Annapolis is within walking distance of more than 40 dining options and plenty of shopping as well. We offer complimentary parking that can accommodate oversized vehicles and buses, and have an indoor pool and jacuzzi with a 24-hour fitness center. Less than 5 miles from historic downtown Annapolis, the Crown Plaza Annapolis. Work, rest, and be restored.
Miss a ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
The day is done for Kyle Brnovich as we head into the bottom of the 6th inning. The Baysox leading it now 2-1, and the new pitcher on the mound is Morgan McSweeney. We can close the line, obviously, on Kyle Brnovich. He threw 5 innings today. He allowed 1 run. It was not earned on 2 hits with 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. Brnovich, he threw 89 pitches today, and 56 of those were for strikes. So it's Morgan McSweeney into the game. McSweeney has been spotted a 1-run lead after those 2 runs that came in the top half of the 6th. Harrisburg scored a run in the bottom of the 5th to take the lead, and Bowie answered promptly in their next at-bat. So Bowie leading 2-1 into the bottom of the 6th inning. And KJ Harrison is the first batter that Morgan McSweeney will face. Got his hands full early. Can close the line on Harrisburg's pitching staff. Gerardo Carrillo, he threw 5 innings. He allowed 2 runs, both of them earned on 5 hits with 5 walks and 6 strikeouts. First pitch into Harrison's a called strike. Carrillo threw 91 pitches. 50 of those were strikes. Now the pitch, and Harrison takes it, kicks up some chalk through the left-handed batter's box. That's 1-1. Harrison, a hit in the 4th inning. He got to second, but he grounded out to short his first time up. Harrison with 2 homers in the series. The pitch, and a fastball comes up and in, 2-1. So now with Somerset well on their way to a win today, granted there's still half the game left, but Hartford hasn't shown a lot in this series to show that they could come back from down 5 runs. And Portland, well on their way to a win, up 5 runs in the 5th. Next pitch missing up and in. That means Bowie has to win here to keep pace. Bowie is in front. And it's like 1 run for Harrisburg means so much because they just haven't scored much in this series. The pitch, and it's a pop up behind the plate. Over for it well from third base, but that's going to get over into the seats. Nice play made by a fan over there on one hop. Came right to him. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Harrison. 2-run homer last night for Harrison. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and nobody out. The pitch, swinging a high chop ground ball to third. Welk from foul territory, long throw to first, right on the money to Andrew Dashbach. And that's the first out of this 6th inning. It was actually not officially a stolen base in the top half of the 6th for Toby Welk coming home. Grenier was out at first base, so it was not a steal of home. 2 years ago, today, 2019, the Trenton Thunder stole home in the 7th inning to plate what would end up being the winning run in a 2-1 Thunder victory in the Eastern League Championship Series. First pitch from McSweeney misses to Jake Alou, ball 1. Of course, Trenton would go on to win what would end up being the final Eastern League Championship Series ever. Now it's the AA Northeast League. The 1-0 pitch. That's a fastball on the inner half, a called strike. Jake Alou is 0 for 1 today with a hit by pitch. He lined out to left his first time up. Left-handed hitter. 4 lefties in this Harrisburg lineup. The 1-1, and that bounces in front of the plate. But every run so critical to Harrisburg because they just haven't scored a lot. Two balls, 1 strike. Alou waiting. Now the pitch. And it's a line drive out to second. And Willie Yon makes the catch. A shoestring catch right before it hit the ground. Yon out to get it. And there's 2 down. Bowie has outscored Harrisburg 28-13 in this series, including a stretch from game 1 to game 4. There was a certain stretch in there where Bowie didn't allow a run for over 23 innings. Bowie shut out Harrisburg in both games of the doubleheader. That was on Wednesday. The pitch missing low and away to Jackson Reitz. It's a 2-1 game that Bowie leads in the bottom of the 6th inning. Decent crowd here at FNB Field. Final home game of the regular season for Harrisburg. 1-0. Swinging a hard hit line drive, foul down the third base line and out of play. Actually ricochets back onto the field of play, and Shane Fontana tosses it into the seats. It's a ball and a strike. About to cross into the 3 o'clock hour in this game, nearly 2 hours old. Bottom of the 6th inning. 2/3 of the way done. Bowie 2/3 of the way to a victory. 1-1. Swing and a foul that just gets off the glove of Chris Hudgens. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Waiting on the pitch, here it comes, and a fastball just in. I mean, barely missing. Would have been the end of the inning. Instead, we'll do it again. 2-2 the count. The pitch, and a breaking ball missing in. It's 3-2, so from 1-2 to 3-2. Morgan McSweeney stepping around, stepping onto the rubber. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him. And McSweeney faces the minimum with 1 strikeout in the 6th inning. And the Baysox, now into the 7th, have a 2-1 lead on the Bowie Baysox Baseball Network.
From sprains to stitches, sore throats to stomach aches, and pulled muscles to poison ivy, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
Baysox Futures Club is the coolest club around, and it's free to join for kids ages 3 to 12. Each season of the Baysox Futures Club will feature members-only events, discount ticket offers, and fun for all. When your kids come out to the ballpark for their first game of the season, they can pick up their free gift at our Fan Assistance Center. Registering for the Baysox Future Club is free and easy. Just go to baysox.com/kids and fill out the online form. The Baysox Futures Club. Join today.
Injuries are part of the game, and not just in baseball, with any job. To reduce pain, doctors sometimes prescribe opioid medications. They're effective, but they can be addictive, and that's when intended solutions turn into problems. At Chesapeake Employers Insurance, our health services team provides swift, thorough, and appropriate treatment for your employees, and that includes strict monitoring of prescriptions for potentially addictive opioids. It can be a game saver. To learn more, connect with your agent or visit Chesapeake Employers at CEIWC.com.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
We're into the 7th inning. Paul Fritschner with you in a game that Bowie leads 2-1, and this is turning into a game that Bowie really has to win with the way the other scores are turning out in the rest of the league. Bowie has Chris Hudgens, Jordan Westberg, and Johnny Reiser due up against the left-hander Alex Troop here in this inning. The pitch, and it's low and away. Ball 1. Troop faced just 2 batters to get 3 outs in that 6th inning. He came on with 2 men on base. The 1-0 pitch, and he swings and grounds it back to Troop, who picks it up and throws to first for out number 1. Troop allowed a run and got an out before he even threw a pitch. There were runners on the corners. Keaton Grenier broke for second on the first move from Alex Troop. Troop saw it out of the corner of his eye and came over to first. Now the pitch, and that one's on the inner half of the plate for a called strike. Oh, and 1 the count. The pitch, and that's low and away. 1-1. Top of the 7th inning. The Baysox leading 2-1. The pitch, swinging a foul off the bat of Westberg into the glove of Jackson Reeds. It's 1-2. But yeah, Toby Welk came in to score as Grenier got himself into a rundown. Welk broke for the plate. The throw was errant, and he was safe at home. The 1-2. It's a fastball in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two-two. Pitch low and in. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Westberg is retired. Second strikeout for Alex Troop. There's 2 down. At the plate, Johnny Reiser in the pitch. He goes up swinging. Fouls away. First pitch to the screen. 0-1 the count. Reiser was first pitch swinging in the first inning as well. Flew out to center field. Reiser tripled his last time up, but he was doubled off. The infield came in. Zach Watson ripped the ball to shortstop. The pitch, and Reiser pops it up foul left side. That one gets into the seats. And Reiser was running on contacts with the infield drawn in. It was an easy double play. Reiser just turned and went to the dugout. 0-2 the count. The pitch, and it's just outside with a fastball. 1-2. Zach Watson waiting. 2 outs in the 7th. Time running out for Harrisburg. The 1-2. Swing, and he lunges at that one. Pops it foul left side. That one will get out of play again. But it's only a 1-run Bowie lead, and it just feels insurmountable for Harrisburg. Just haven't been able to do anything offensively in this series. 1-2 the count. The pitch to Reiser, and it bounces in front of the plate. He spikes a fastball. Alex Troop, the left-handed reliever. He was a 9th-round pick out of Michigan State in 2017. This is his 3rd appearance with Harrisburg. The 2-2 pitch. It's swinging a ground ball to first. There on it is Harrison. He'll take it to first himself. And Alex Troop has still not allowed a run at the AA level. Head into the bottom of the 7th. It's time to stretch at FNB Field. It's a 2-1 game that Bowie leads on the Baysox Baseball Network.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
All season long, fireworks will light up the sky at Prince George's Stadium. Come see the great post-game spectacle with fireworks from ZY Pyrotechnics. Fireworks shows will follow every Saturday night game starting in June, and several Friday night games as well. So get a Baysox schedule and pick a special firework night to enjoy. Get tickets at 301-464-4865 or purchase right now at Baysox.com.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
Your home of the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Bottom of the 7th inning, and the Baysox have a 2-1 lead, and out of the bullpen, it's Claudio Custodio, the new pitcher for the Baysox. Haven't seen Custodio for a while. He's been on the temporarily inactive list, and Custodio back here to the Baysox, and he's on in relief of Morgan McSweeney, and the first pitch is a line drive single into left field. Gage Canning wasting no time to put the tying run on base. Final line for Morgan McSweeney. He throws 1 inning. He did not allow a run or a hit or a walk. He did strike out 1 batter. McSweeney, he only needed 16 pitches, 8 of them strikes in that 6th inning. And now with 1 on and nobody out, it's Gilbert Lara to the plate for Harrisburg. Lara today is 1 for 1 with a walk. The pitch, and it's a line drive out to second. Willie Yon makes the catch. And that's the first out. So 2 pitches, 2 swings, 2 contacts, 1 a hit and 1 an out against Claudio Custodio. That one fairly weak out to Willie Yon. Osvaldo Duarte hits, 1 out in the 7th. Somerset leading 7-2 in the 6th. Portland has added to their lead. It's 7-0 Portland over the Rumble Ponies in Binghamton right now. The pitch from Custodio, and it's low and away. Duarte, he's had a rough day. He's 0 for 2 with 2 swinging strikeouts. The pitch, and that's low and in. Two balls, no strikes, and 1 down. Bottom of the 7th inning. Bowie 2 runs on 5 hits without an error. The Senators a run on 3 hits with no errors. The pitch, and Custodio misses up and in. And he's behind 3-0. An awkward start for Custodio. Three balls, no strikes. The pitch, and that's a fastball on the inner half. Strike 1. Osvaldo Duarte struck out swinging in the 3rd and then struck out swinging in the 5th. Cole Freeman hitting next. The pitch, a swing and a miss, and he's behind a fastball at 95 for strike 2. Gage Canning at first base. We'll see how aggressive they try to be in a full count. Maybe they send Canning, try and put him in scoring position. There he goes, the 3-2, a swing and a miss. Now the throw down from Hudgens, and it is in time. A strike him out, throw him out as Yon places the tag, and the inning is over. Duarte, a swing and a miss. The first strikeout for Custodio. Canning thrown out 2-4, and we will head into the 8th. Bowie with a 1-run lead at 2-1 on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Plays by ZY Pyrotechnics will be lighting up the sky with top-of-the-line fireworks shows following Baysox games all season long. We will give you the best bang for your buck. Sky shooter displays include traditional shows, true pyro musicals, custom choreographed plays, and much more. The night sky is truly limitless, so don't be shy. Give ZY a try. Find out more by calling us at 570-328-1361 or visit us online, zypyrotechnics.com.
To keep up with all the Baysox fun this year, make sure to follow the team on social media. Follow at Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook to stay up to date on promotions, news, scores, and more. With all of the exciting prospects in Bowie in 2021, this will be a season you will not want to miss. Again, that's at Bowie Baysox on Twitter and Instagram, and like the Bowie Baysox on Facebook.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Your front seat to the rising tide of the Orioles prospects on their way to Baltimore. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Harrisburg goes to the bullpen as we begin the 8th inning. This is the third pitcher of the game for the Senators. It's Brian Dubzanski. We've seen him in this series. Dubzanski coming into the game with a 3.16 ERA. Dubzanski, he pitched earlier on in this series, and we'll see him again. He pitched back in Game 1. He threw 2 2/3 innings, and we'll see him now in Game 7. Did not allow a run on just one hit with 3 walks and 2 strikeouts. And the first pitch misses inside to Zach Watson. Tyler Birch is now warming in the Baysox bullpen. He would be the Baysox 4th pitcher today. The 1-0, swinging a grounder foul to the third base side into the Baysox dugout. Then it's 1-1. Sun shining right down into the Baysox dugout. Zach Watson, Andrew Dashbach, and Toby Welk in this inning. Dubzanski in relief of Alex Troop. The pitch, and it's a high fly ball into left field. Watson put a charge into it. Back to the wall, and it's gone! Watson's 11th with Bowie. Gives the Baysox a little insurance. It's 3-1 Bowie in the 8th. Bowie with a little breathing room now. Their first home run of the day, and a no-doubter from Zach Watson. It was only into the 4th or 5th row, but that was just one of those balls that you know when Zach Watson hits it, the contact that he makes, how hard it was hit off the bat. Watson hits it hard and hits it out. Dashbach, first pitch swinging. He fouls that one off to the right side, not a play. So Dubzanski allows his first run of the series. And with nobody out, it's Andrew Dashbach. The next pitch is swinging a foul over to the left side. Little grounder to the third base coach's box. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss. Went about 3/4 of the way around. Strike 3. 1 away in the top of the 8th. First strikeout for Brian Dubzanski. Can close the line now on Alex Troop. He threw 2 innings, and he did not allow a run, did not allow a hit. Did not walk anybody. He struck out 2 batters. Troop, he threw 18 pitches in his 2 innings. First pitch in, a ball to Toby Welk. Now the 1-0 to Welk, and it bounces in front of the plate. 2 balls and no strikes. Welk today has had a great afternoon. 2 hits with a walk and a run scored. Doubled in the 2nd, but was left there. Singled and scored in the 6th. (2-0). That one's a fastball, missing low and away. Dubzanski, a right-hander. 6'5", 240 pounds, out of Franklinville, New Jersey. The pitch. That finds the inner half of the plate. Strike 1. Portland has really broken it open over Binghamton. That's 8-0 now. That game's still in just the 5th inning. They were keeping pace with us. The pitch, and Welk grounds it out to short. On a couple of hops, it's Lara. The throw to first in time. There's 2 outs. But this game in Harrisburg, now at just 2 hours and 14 minutes. There's 2 outs in the top of the 8th inning. Altoona beating Erie 4-0. That game doesn't matter for the standings. Just interesting to see how Altoona is doing leading into their series with the Baysox this week. Altoona and Bowie have met just one previous time this year, the opening series of the year. They'll bookend their seasons. First pitch to Caden Grenier, misses inside, ball one. Grenier is 1 for 3 today with a single. The 1-0 pitch to Grenier, and that bounces low and away, 2-0. Bowie had a game rained out earlier this season against Altoona, and that's why they're going to play a doubleheader on Tuesday. I believe that Bowie will be the away team for game 1. And now the trainer's going to come out and have a chat with Dubzanski. Dubzanski's looking around, not really sure what the issue was. Dubzanski was looking around when the trainer came out. It's TD Swinford. He was looking around like, are you coming for me? Now it looks like Dubzanski's kind of smiling. I don't really know what that was about. But gonna head back to the dugout. Dubzanski will throw. Bowie went 3-2 against Akron. First 3 wins of the season. Now the pitch. Grenier takes it on the inner half, a strike for strike 1. Then Altoona won the last 2 games of the series. Two balls and 1 strike, the pitch, and it bounces low and away. Nick Vespi earned the win in game 1 of that series. Cameron Bishop got the win in game 2. Steve Klimek got the win in game 3. Altoona won 5-4 in 10 innings in the 4th game, and then Altoona a little wider margin, won 8-4 in game 4. The pitch, and it's a high fly ball into right center field off the bat of Grenier. It's deep. Back for it is Freeman, and on the run, he makes the catch by the wall. Right short of the 405 sign in right center. And we're going to head into the bottom of the 8th. Bowie adds to their lead with a home run from Zach Watson to left field. It's now a 3-1 game that Bowie leads on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Missed your ride? Don't worry, Commuter Crew has got you covered. If you miss your bus or carpool or van pool, you can take advantage of Commuter Crew's guaranteed ride home program for free. Visit our website at www.aacounty.org/commutercrew for more information, or sign up today at commuterconnections.org.
Hey Baysox fans, individual game tickets for the 2021 season are available now by calling the Baysox ticket office at 301-464-4865 or purchasing online at baysox.com. The Baysox are taking pride in providing a safe atmosphere for fans, players, and coaches in 2021. So we can't wait to see you at Prince George's Stadium. Again, the number 301-464-4865 or get tickets online at baysox.com.
It takes time to get rich, flavorful coffee beans from the lush mountain regions of Colombia and Brazil to Royal Farms. But less than a minute to get yourself a delicious hot cup of the finest and freshest coffee in the world. Because Royal Farms' new Swiss-made coffee machines grind those rich, flavorful coffee beans and brew them one magnificent cup at a time. It's why Royal Farms makes the freshest and best coffee in the world. Real fresh, real fast. Royal Farms.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Cole Freeman leads off in the bottom half of the 8th inning as Bowie has gone to the bullpen again. Tyler Birch is the new pitcher. Tyler Birch, Baysox now with a 3-1 lead. Final line again for the starter, Kyle Brnovich. He was great. He threw 5 innings, did not allow an earned run. The pitch, and it's a ground ball, hard hit, out to third. Toby Welk stops it, keeps it in front of him, throw to first in time. Fans thought that might be an infield single, but Welk had other ideas, and there's one down. Harrisburg down to their final 5 outs. Bowie trying to win their 7th straight game. One away, bottom of the 8th. Brent Wiseman the better. He's 0 for 3. The pitch, and he bunts it right back to the pitcher, picking it up. The throw to first in time. Great throw from Tyler Birch. As that ball was dead and Birch had to come off the mound and come in front to get it. And there's 2 outs quickly in the bottom of the 8th inning. That was Brent Wiseman bunting, and now Aldrin Corridor is the batter. Claudio Custodio out of the game. He threw just the 1 inning in his first appearance back from the temporarily inactive list. Allowed 1 hit, did not allow a run, a walk, no walks, and 1 strikeout. First pitch is a called strike to Aldrin Corridor. Custodio only threw 8 pitches, 5 of them for strikes. The 0-1, and that bounces inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Aldrin Corridor 0 for 3 today. Ground out to second, line out, and a fly out to center. Pitch, that misses up and away. 2 balls and a strike. Somerset well on their way to their 9th straight victory. How crazy is that? Or rather 8 straight, pardon me. Today would be 7 for Bowie. That would be win number 8 in a row for Somerset. Next pitch missing up and away, and it's 3-1. Somerset, Bowie, and Portland all peaking at the right time. Somerset and Bowie both 8-2 in their last 10 games. Portland 7-3. The pitch, and it misses outside. It's a 2-out walk to Aldrin Corridor to bring up KJ Harrison. Oh boy, that's the last thing you want here. KJ Harrison, quite frankly, is the only one that's done anything offensively for Harrisburg in this series. And we saw last night, he put Harrisburg in front with a 2-run homer. The night before, he tied the game with an RBI double, had a home run in that game as well. The pitch, and it misses up and in. I don't want to say you walk him to put the tying run on base, but now we'll see Chris Hudgens go out to the mound. I'm not sure you walk him. You don't walk the tying run on base, but nobody else in this lineup has really done much of anything. The Senators just a run on 3 hits. Harrison has 1 of those 3 hits. Gilbert Lara and Gage Canning have the other 2. Hey, look, though, as I was saying, Portland and Akron 7-3 in their last 10 games, and they've each lost a game in the standings. That's a crazy stat. 1-0 to Harrison. The pitch, and that's a fastball in the inner half of the plate at 94 for a called strike. Tyler Birch with a 5.63 ERA in very limited time with Bowie. 1 ball and 1 strike. The pitch, a swing and a miss. He was trying to tie the game on a breaking ball inside. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Short lead off first for Corridor. The pitch, and it's a foul back. Harrison with 14 homers on the year, 2 in this series. It's going to be the 5th pitch of this at-bat. Birch coming set, third base side of the rubber. The pitch, it's up and in with a fastball, 2-2. Bowie 3 runs on 6 hits, trying to get into the 9th, still with a 3-1 lead. Corridor a very short lead off of first base. The pitch from Birch, swinging a grounder foul up the third base side. Staying alive is KJ Harrison. Two balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Bottom of the 8th inning. Here it comes, the pitch, and it's popped up on the infield at first base. Dashbach playable, now a step in foul ground. He makes the catch, and the inning is over. So Harrisburg's going to have their hands full in the bottom of the ninth, but they got to get there first. Bowie will try to add to the lead in the top of the ninth, and the Baysox take a 3-1 lead into that inning on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Watch the Orioles Stars of Tomorrow today with MILB.TV. With all home games and most away games streamed live, the only place to watch the Baysox on your phone or computer is MILB.TV. Subscribe today and watch up to 5,000 games from all teams across the minor league baseball live or on demand. Download the MILB First Pitch app from Google Play or Apple App Store to watch on the go. Use promo code Baysox at checkout to save $10 on the yearly subscription. Visit MILB.TV for details.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Defensive change for the Harrisburg Senators. It's Cole Daly into the game. He's out there at second base. Cole Daly will get going here, and he will, I believe that's just a straight up change for Osvaldo Duarte. Duarte, he was set to hit fifth in the bottom of the ninth. So Daly, a defensive change out there. Another change on the mound. Carlos Navis is on the mound. He replaces Brian Dubzanski. Navis, the fourth pitcher for Harrisburg today. He'll face the bottom three of the order. Willie Yon goes up and he hits a fly ball into left center field. Gage Canning from left field underneath of it in left center, and he makes the catch for out number one. That's four straight retired between Dubzanski and Navis. And the final line on Dubzanski, he threw one inning. He allowed the one hit, the one run. It was a solo home run off the bat of Zach Watson. Dubzanski threw 16 pitches, 9 of those for strikes in that inning. With one out, it's Shane Fontana, and the first pitch misses outside for ball one. Just past 3:30 p.m. here in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. The pitch, and that's on the inner half of the plate, a called strike one. Shane Fontana 0 for 2 today, a couple of ground outs on the infield, sandwiched around a walk. Bowie looking for win number 7 in a row. The 1-1. That's on the outer half of the plate. Check swing, and it's called a strike anyway. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Top of the ninth, Bowie winning 3-1. Bowie does have a right-hander up and throwing. Trying to see who that is down there in the bullpen. The pitch, and Fontana hits it in the air to right field. Backing up is Wiseman. To the wall, he looks up, and it's gone. Shane Fontana hits his 3rd home run with the Baysox, and he stretches the lead out even farther. It's now Bowie 3, or make it Bowie 4, and Harrisburg 1. A little more breathing room for Bowie. Shane Fontana, it's his 2nd time on today after that walk in the 4th inning. And Chris Hudgens He'll bat with 1 out and a run already in. So home runs in the 8th and 9th for the Baysox. Now a 3-run lead. The pitch, and it's a ground ball snagged at third base by Jake Alou. The throw to first, and Hudgens is robbed. He's now 0 for 4 today. What a play by Jake Alou at third base. Jordan Westberg will now bat with 2 outs. Still looking down into the bullpen to see who that is throwing. I think it's Tim Naughton. I could be wrong. Naughton usually wears the long black sleeves. It's either Naughton or Gillespie, but we just saw Gillespie throw 2 nights ago. The pitch in, and Westberg takes it up and in. Make it 3 nights ago. And it is Tim Naughton in the bullpen. So Naughton going without the sleeves. Naughton will be in for the bottom of the 9th. 1-0 to Westberg. And that crosses for a strike, inner half of the plate with a fastball at 92 miles an hour. Novice a 5.12 ERA on the season. Westberg getting 181. The pitch, and that misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. Two and 1 the count with 2 down. Top of the 9th inning. The pitch. It's slowing away. 3-1. This is the second time in as many days that Jordan Westberg's hit the plate with 2 outs in the 9th. But last night it was the dramatic 3-run triple for Westberg to win Bowie the game. Harrisburg will go to New Hampshire this coming week. The 3-1. The pitch, and Westberg hits it in the air to right center field. Wiseman over into right center, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So we're going to head into the bottom of the 9th. Tim Naughton will be tasked with getting the bottom half of the Harrisburg order. He's been spotted another run, and Bowie leads it 4-1 into the 9th on the Baysox Baseball Network.
Stop by Money One Federal Credit Union and we'll show you how we've been helping area families since 1951. Money One can help your dreams become a reality with low rates on loans, high rates on savings, totally free checking, and convenient services. Money One Federal Credit Union. Better banking, better future.
Enjoy Baysox baseball on your schedule and save over 30% off regular game day ticket prices with a Baysox 8-ticket Fielder's Choice package. These tickets are undated and can be used at your convenience throughout the season. Choose to use them all at once or spread them out over multiple games. It's your choice. You'll sit up close to all the on-field action in box seats and can choose weekend games, weekday games, or mix it up. Come to 8 games by yourself, 4 games with 2 people, or any combination you wish. Order your Baysox Fielder's Choice ticket package online at baysox.com or call the ticket office at 301-464-4865.
From bug bites to burns, fevers to flu, and bruises to broken bones, care is around the corner at Patient First. Walk in to see a doctor from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day of the year. X-rays, lab tests, and prescription drugs are on site, and most major insurance plans are accepted. For routine illnesses and injuries, Patient First is here for you. Patient First, the name fits.
Patient First, proud partner of the Bowie Baysox, open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day.
There's nothing like having the orange and black back in Bowie in 2021. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Into the bottom of the 9th inning, the Baysox leading it 4-1, and Bowie will see Tim Naughton coming out of the bullpen to try and finish this game off. Tim Naughton right now doing what he can to get the final 3 outs of this game, and Bowie trying to get the win and would keep them right in a playoff spot. Somerset, though, is en route to their victory today, which would be another one for the Patriots. They would sweep their series. So we'll have to see how this all plays out. But to the plate, it's Jake Alou. And it's a fastball that misses up and away. So if Somerset wins, and they did just add to their lead, it's now 9-3. That would knock Bowie out of the running for the top overall seed, which would mean that the AA Northeast League's title cannot be won at Prince George's Stadium this year. The pitch, and it's up and away. It's 2-0. The only two teams that would be eligible for the 1 seed would be Akron or Somerset. Jake Alou today is 0 for 2. Did reach on a hit by pitch. The next one from Naughton. That's on the outer half of the plate. That's a called strike. Tim Naughton, a 5.4 ERA on the season. Second time we're seeing Naughton in this series. The pitch. Fastball missing in. We saw Naughton 3 nights ago. He threw 2 scoreless and hitless innings. Did allow a walk, 4 strikeouts. Alou struck out swinging against him that one time they faced each other. Now the 3-1. Swinging a foul tip into the glove of Hudgens. Three balls, 2 strikes. Naughton set, first base side of the rubber. Naughton looking in for the sign. 3-2, hit in the air, center field. Riser back on it, and he'll make the catch for out number 1. Fairly easy play there for Johnny Riser, backing up a few steps. And Jackson Reitz will come up. Jackson Reitz, then Gage Canning. Reitz today is 0 for 3. Strikeout in the second to short, and he struck out in the 6th. Pitch, and that's on the outer half of the plate for a called strike. Tim Naughton has had a dramatically different second half of the season than he had in the first half. Been a lockdown reliever in this second half of the season. 0-1 the count. The pitch bounces low and away. Kicks up some chalk in the left-handed batter's box. Reitz has looked all out of sorts at the plate. Striking out those 2 times up. One ball, 1 strike. The pitch, swinging a foul to the screen. Got a little piece of that one, but found it straight back. Gage Canning hitting next. One ball, 2 strikes, and 1 out. The pitch. Naughton misses up with a fastball. This would be Bowie's 59th, in their 59th road game. Would be their 39th road win. They have been road warriors this year. Moving them to 39-20 on the road, just 29-25 at home. 2-2, it's fouled back. Usually, Adam and I have talked about this a ton. Usually, you like to play around 500 on the road and then you make your money at home. But this year it's been the opposite. Bowie's played about 500 on the field at Prince George's Stadium, and then they've buttered their bread on the road. 2 balls and 2 strikes. The pitch, and it's a pop-up foul left side, and that gets just over to our left. It stays 2-2. The pitch, Swing and a miss and a pitch low and away. Reitz went chasing, and he is, like I was saying earlier in the at-bat, just looked out of sorts. The other thing, too, about Reitz is that's the third time he has struck out against a new pitcher today. All three of his strikeouts have been against a new pitcher, and he just hasn't really been able to get his feet under him. So now with 2 outs, Harrisburg is down to their final out of the series. Gage Canning at the plate. I mean, there's a chance this could be, depending on New Hampshire's COVID situation, there's a chance this could be the Senators' last out of the season. The pitch is up and away, ball 1. Still yet to find out how the New Hampshire Fisher Cats are going to come back from the COVID cancellations this week against the Reading Fightin' Phils. Harrisburg and New Hampshire, they don't have anything to play for playoff-wise. The 1-0, and it's popped up left side. Over for it is Welk in foul territory. Welk will watch it get over by the seats, and it's out of play. It's 1-1. So there's a chance if New Hampshire is unable to come back from their COVID pause that this right here, this could be it for Harrisburg. This could be their last batter of the season. One ball, 1 strike, and 2 down. Bottom of the 9th inning, Bowie leading 4-1. The 1-1. That misses outside. 2 balls and a strike. New Hampshire's had their whole series canceled against Reading this week. Somerset and Portland both going to win today, likely. The next pitch, and it's fouled straight back, and it's 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Bowie has Harrisburg down to their final strike. Playing way off the line at third is Toby Welk. He's over by where the shortstop usually is. Grenier is up the middle at short. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. The pitch from Naughton, and it's low and outside with a fastball, ball 3. Harrisburg needs base runners, trailing by 3. Bowie has scored 4 unanswered runs. Home run from Watson in the 8th and a home run from Fontana in the 9th. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Grenier diving for it but can't get there. And it's a single into center field. Gage Canning is aboard with his 2nd hit of the day. He's now 2 for his last 2. He has also walked today and scored a run. And Gilbert Lara will come up. Cole Daly will emerge into the on-deck circle. Gilbert Lara is 1 for 2 with a walk. Lined out to second his last time up. Lara, a right-handed hitter. The pitch, and it bounces, gets to the backstop, and on the wild pitch, Canning will get up to second base. Runner in scoring position. This one not over yet, but again, the tying run is just in the on-deck circle. So no reason for Bowie to panic yet. They have plenty of breathing room here, especially with 2 outs. One ball, no strikes. The pitch, and it's a line drive out to short. Gets off the glove of Toby Welk. Welk's going to pick it up, and he has nowhere to go with it. And now the tying run's going to come to the plate. That was a hard hit ball that just ricocheted off the heel of Toby Welk's glove. That's a hit on the infield for Gilbert Lara. And Lara now on base, runners on the corners against Tim Naughton. And coming to the plate here, it's Jacob Rhinesmith. So Rhinesmith will pinch hit. Cole Daly will come out of the game. So Cole Daly came in for Osvaldo Duarte in that 9 spot. But now Jacob Rhinesmith is going to pinch hit for him. He represents the tying run. 2 outs in the 9th. It's a 4-1 game. Runners on the corners. The pitch. And it's a fastball in the inner half. Strike 1. Ryan Conroy warming in the bullpen for the Baysox. 0-1 the count. The pitch, a swing and a miss. He was trying to tie the game. No doubt about that. What a huge swing, and it's 0-2. Ryan Smith with just 3 homers on the season and 13 driven in. Harrisburg down to their final strike again. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs. Naughton set. The pitch. And it's a fastball low and away, missing for ball 1. Naughton wanted that for strike 3. Hudgens kind of held the glove for a second. One ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs. Naughton set again. First base side of the rubber. The pitch, a swing and a miss and a pitch in the dirt. Strike 3, and the game is over. Bowie sweeps Harrisburg. They win 7 games in a row, and they stay right in the playoff picture. I mean, right in the thick of things. In 2 hours and 45 minutes, in front of 2,573 people, the Baysox win it today by a final score of 4-1, and they sweep the Harrisburg Senators at FNB Field. Bowie wins their last 11 games of the season against Harrisburg, dating back to May, and Bowie is coming home with some happy handshakes. We'll be back to break it all down on the Baysox postgame show. The final road game of the season for Bowie in the regular season goes the way of the Baysox. Bowie, big winners today, 4-1. We'll be back after this with the Baysox postgame show on the Bowie Baysox Baseball Network.
This copyrighted broadcast is presented by the authority of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues for the private use of our audience. Any reproduction, rebroadcast, retransmission, or other dissemination or use of this broadcast, descriptions, or accounts of this game without the express written consent of the National Association of Professional Baseball Leagues is prohibited.
For more than 100 years, Chesapeake Employers Insurance has been helping Maryland businesses keep their workers safe. With competitive pricing and an AM Best A- financial strength rating, it's no surprise that Chesapeake Employers is Maryland's largest writer of workers' comp insurance.
At the end of every workday, someone's waiting for your safe return.
Connect with your agent or visit CEIWC.com.
Are you seeing mice chew through your food in the pantry? What about ants just coming and going as they please in your house? Are you tired of getting bit by mosquitoes and ticks every time you go outside? Well, give Old Bay Pest Control a call, and we guarantee to remove any pest in your household. One pest is too many. Old Bay Pest Control, 443-603-5651. That's 443-603-5651.
From our roots at Memorial Stadium to Prince George's Stadium, this is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Back now for the Baysox post-game show as Bowie wins it by a final score of 4-1. What a game here today. The Baysox winning 4-1. They scored 4 runs on 7 hits. They leave 6 men on base. Harrisburg, they score 1 run on 5 hits. They do not commit an error. They leave 8 men on base. Bowie did not commit an error either. Kyle Brnovich was the winning pitcher. He improves to 2-1 on the season. He picks up his 2nd win of the series, and Gerardo Carrillo takes the loss. He falls to 0-4. Tim Naughton earns his 4th save. Today's game was played in a time of 2 hours and 45 minutes in front of 2,573 people here at FNB Field. Kyle Brnovich, in his start, he threw 5 innings. He allowed 2 hits. He did not allow an earned run. He did allow 1 run total on 2 walks and 5 strikeouts. In the save, Tim Naughton threw 1 inning. He allowed 2 hits but did not allow a run. He did not walk anybody, and he struck out 2. Naughton needed 25 pitches to get through that 9th inning. Ryan Smith down swinging to end the game as Harrisburg left runners stranded on the corners, and that was the final home game of the regular season for the Harrisburg Senators. So, to take a look at the game, Harrisburg scored first, went scoreless into the 5th inning, but then in that bottom of the 5th inning, Gage Canning walked to lead things off, and he got all the way over to third base, and he was singled in. Gilbert Lara a single, and the Baysox conceded the lead. It was 1-0, and Gilbert Lara singles Canning over to third base, and then Canning came in on that wild pitch. And so the Baysox trailing 1-0. They scored 2 runs in their next at-bat, and they never looked back. 2 runs in the top of the 6th for the Baysox. The 2 runs came in. Andrew Dashbach walked. Toby Welk singled, and then Caden Grenier, he singled to get on base. Andrew Dashbach scored, and then Welk was on third. Runners were on the corners. Grenier on first base, runners on the corners. Grenier got himself in a rundown, and Toby Welk scored, making use of the rundown. Then in the 8th inning, Zach Watson hit a home run, a solo shot, his 11th with Bowie, before Shane Fontana hit a home run in the top of the 9th, his 3rd with the Baysox. And then in the bottom of the 9th, of course, not a 1-2-3 inning, but the 3 outs to Tim Naughton, working around those runners on the corners, and the Baysox win it 4-1 here at FNB Field. So we will take another break as we look back at this series and look back at the road season, and then we'll take a look forward to this week, the biggest week of the year. That goes without saying. 7 games against Altoona. All of that coming up right after this break on the Baysox Baseball Network.
On the Green Incorporated is your lawn care team, providing professional, organic-based lawn care programs for residential and commercial lawns. Our lawn care programs provide ballpark quality results. Each service is custom tailored with guaranteed results for even the toughest lawns. Call today or visit www.onthegreeninc.com for a free lawn care analysis. Did you know On the Green also offers outdoor pest control services for mosquitoes, ants, ticks, and more? Safely and effectively control insects and enjoy the outdoors this summer with On the Green Incorporated.
The only thing more fun than attending a Bowie Baysox game is attending a Bowie Baysox game with a group. Discount group tickets, private suites, fully catered buffets, picnics, and more. Whether you have a group of family members, coworkers, friends, employees, clients, colleagues, or students, the Baysox have a number of group offerings tailored to fit all of your needs. For more information on the Baysox group offerings, go to baysox.com or call 301-464-4880 to speak with a Baysox group events manager.
At DCA Imaging Systems, we provide a tenured team of office technology professionals ready to be your trusted advisors. From document creation, output devices, scanning and workflow, to document security and storage, we understand people print, not printers. Give DCA Imaging a call at 301-577-1021 or find out more about how we can help you at dcaimaging.com. DCA Imaging Systems, office technology made easy.
Your home, the 2015 Eastern League champions. This is Bowie Baysox Baseball.
Back on the Baysox postgame show, we take a look around the rest of the league. Bowie winning today over Harrisburg 4-1 to earn their 7th straight win and sweep the Harrisburg Senators. Somerset beating Hartford right now 11-3, and Portland winning 9-0. With Somerset winning today, that means that Bowie is not going to be able to host the last 3 games of the playoff series if Bowie even qualifies for the playoffs. That would mean that Somerset and Akron are the only 2 teams able to host, to be the number 1 seed in the playoffs this year. That would mean Somerset with a win today, assuming they hold on to an 8-run lead when their last at bat. The Patriots would hold a 1-game advantage over Bowie going into this final week of the season. Bowie will play 7 games at home this week. If you have not seen the Baysox yet, you have one last chance in the regular season to do it. Bowie will play 7 games this week, a doubleheader on Tuesday starting at 5:35. Waiting on starting pitchers for this week. And 6:35 on Wednesday and Thursday, 7:05 Friday, 6:35 Saturday, before 1:35 on Sunday. What a road season it was. Bowie on the road away from Prince George's Stadium finishes 39-20. They will play one more away game officially on Tuesday. They'll be the road team for one of the games of the doubleheader. But Bowie 39-20 away from Prince George's Stadium on the year. That's fantastic. They move to 68-45 on the season. Harrisburg falls to 41-73. Well, thank you so much for spending the 2021 season on the road with us. It has been a wacky and wild 2021 road season with the road broadcast, with remote broadcasts and everything else that we've done on the road this year. Thank you so much to everybody who has listened all season long. Bowie, we're coming home. 7 straight games this week at home, and they're going to be big ones. Need your support at Prince George's Stadium. Can't wait to see all of you starting on Tuesday. Once again, Harrisburg falls to 41-73. Bowie improves to 68-45. They stay within a game of the playoff picture as the Baysox win it today by a final score of 4-1. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon, everybody. And we'll be back after this on Tuesday for Game 1 of a 7-game series between Bowie and Altoona. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday and Monday, everybody.
Bowie Baysox Baseball has been brought to you by Money One Federal Credit Union, Chesapeake Employers Insurance, On the Green, Patient First, Royal Farms, Crown Plaza Annapolis, Anne Arundel Rideshare, DCA Imaging, ZY Pyrotechnics. You've been listening to Bowie Baysox Baseball on the Baysox Baseball Network.